I'm alive now? Am I live? I'm live! Hello there! Hello there! Anyway, let's see here. What is my... Connect to my headphone. There we go. Headphones. Just checking my audio real quick. Hold on a bit. Default. Okay. Can you hear me all right? Apparently you should be able to. Let me check. Okay, make sure blue snowball's connected properly. He's using a snowball right now. Jeez. But yes, hello. Welcome to the stream. My name's Hall of Dawn. And I have Fate Stay Night Remastered. Thanks to one Sugoi Chappie on Twitter and on Discord as well. She gifted me Fate Stay Night Remastered. Frankly, I wasn't able... I mean, technically speaking, I have the money. But let's just say buying anything on my end would be a bad thing considering what I'm saving up for. Nonetheless, thank you very much, Sugoi Chappie, aka Selena, for gifting me Fate Stay Night Remastered. In fact, let me boot it up right now. Now, apparently, when it came to Remastered, the thing was busted when it released. Apparently they fixed it with a patch, but just how much they actually, fixed the thing, I still don't know. Actually, here we go. See, capture. There we go. Wasn't working for a second there. Now it's working. This game is a work of fiction. No shit. No shit. But yes, I guess they needed to do that. Law, I suppose. Japanese law. I did test to see if OBS would, capture everything. I basically had to set it up, so now it's asking me, do I want to resume from suspended prologue scene? Yes, I do. I would like to. Thank you very much. The one thing that I'm, definitely surprised by with Remastered is the fact that they have a new UI. I am so used to the old UI that they have a quick save feature. Okay, that's nice. I mean, look at this menu here. Like I was expecting them to somehow repurpose the old UI for the menus and stuff, but no, they went above and beyond even that and decided to create a whole new menu system. Which, holy shit, that's awesome. Actually, hold on, let me go ahead and look at the settings here. Voice settings, all that jazz. Apparently, no, it looks like everything is 50% on all fronts for all the characters. Let's see here. What I'm trying to get, I'm using a controller because apparently this supports full controller support. Okay, let's see here. Alright, let's start from the first line here. The tip of the sword was like a flash of lightning. A spearhead thrust to skewer the heart. Even attempting to evade it was pointless. But it was but a flash, too swift for the human eye to follow. Ooh. Yeah, get out of here, malware bites. Give me a pop-up. And yet, moonlight swept in to save me from the strike that threatened to end me. The sound was beautiful, like a tolling of a bell. No, truth be told, the sound hung over me heavier than an iron weight. The beauty had little to do with aesthetics. The stark armor wrapped about her was like the frozen night itself. The ringing was not in itself pleasant. It was the sound of steel. But the night herself was beautiful enough to make it into the chiming of a bell. Wow. Okay. Now, apparently, when it comes to the artwork, they decided to like go ahead and this is based on the Real Tenua version. I assume the Real Tenua version for the PS Vita, they decided to go back and like extend the artwork from 4:3 to 16:9. I ask if you are my master. Her voice resonated in the darkness. Ah, there we go. God damn it! I've come in response to your press summons. Actually, hold on. Let me lower the. Let me lower the sound of the background music a little bit. Wait, hold on a bit. Damn it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Henceforth, my blade is with you, and your fate is with me. Our pact is sealed. Now sealed. Indeed, the pact was sealed. Just as she chose to serve me. I'm sure in that moment that I swore to save her. The moonlight cut through the darkness. As if in imitation of the night, and the storehouse regained its former calm. Time had stopped. The vision before me had lasted less than a second. But be that as it may, I will always remember the sight of her, as clearly as it were still happening now, even if I fall into the depths of hell. This faint slant of her profile, her serene, divinely green eyes. For a moment, time stopped, and her silhouette draped in blue swayed in the wind. I was struck by the pale blue glow. Her hair, as fine as golden thread, was bathed in moonlight. I can't believe this is official. This is official, guys. Holy shit. Holy crap. Okay, before I continue on, though, I gotta say, so I wanted to stream earlier. I had stuff to take care of. For one, I had to get my, had to take a drug test and get my TB test done, because I'm getting a new job, apparently. At least I'm in the process of getting a new job. Given me an offer. I gotta do a background check, all that jazz. Once that all of that clears up, I'll have a higher paying job than the one I have right now, which I will not go too much into. I will say that it was time consuming, considering I had to travel over 10 miles. Luckily I had someone to drive me. Then I had to get new pants, because the pants that I had were torn between the legs. That's never fun. Literally having your crotch exposed. Yeah, that sucked. So I had to get new pants. I don't have a car, so I had to do some of this stuff by foot. It's gonna be interesting, the new job, being a janitor, gonna be working at a prison, basically, as a janitorial work at a prison. That's gonna be it's gonna be different compared to what I'm used to. Not exactly the most desirable job, but one that at least pays much better than the one I have right now, and full benefits and all that. Anyway, so yeah, sorry it took a while for me to like get back here and actually stream Face Day Night Remastered. As I said, they released this thing like really borked to the point of like sprites and all that jazz, like different backgrounds. Basically, the whole thing was completely all over the place. To the point where you had the Sakura shadow in place of like in like Reen's freaking house, saying, "Hey, it's Tohsaka," and I'm like, Jesus Christ, what? How did they not play test this shit? You know? Apparently they fixed it while I was gone, which kind of sucks, because I would have loved to have streamed the bugged version of this novel, but Whatever, you know. Bugs or not, at least we have Fate Stay Night on an official basis, which, holy crap, this came surprisingly soon. I thought this was going to be like an October or November release. Maybe it should have been, considering the state it released in initially. But you know what? Can't say no to Fate Stay Night. Let's continue on here. I see someone who takes me back. He's tall, with chiseled features. I've never known him to crack a joke. He ruffles my hair affectionately. No, that's not what this is. It's more like he's grasping my head, working it like a stubborn jar lid. Maybe he doesn't know how to control his strength. That's only to be expected. It's the first time he's ever done something like this. It's time for me to leave. You know what to do next. I answered yes, in a somber voice. He nodded once, withdrew his hand, and stood up. That's all. Had I known this would be the last time we would ever see each other, I would have done my best to make him laugh, with the perfect joke. I had been practicing punchlines in private, in the hopes of finally seeing a smile crack on that stony face. If I had one regret, is that I never got to tell him any of my jokes. Get the association in your debt before you become an adult. Any decisions after that I leave up to you. I'm sure you'll manage on your own. So he said, but I bet he was worried about me. I'm surprised Tokiomi is not voiced, by the way. He told me about our family's heirloom jewels, the gems passed down to us from our Grand Master, and how to manage the underground workshop. It was a rapid-fire course of subjects he never taught me before. Even as a child, I realized that he would probably never come home again. There was a war. Not a war between countries, but between people. But in this war, there were only 7 combatants. It may not have seemed fitting to call it a war, but having mages involved changes things. 7 mages from different factions competed, but I wasn't sure why. They killed each other using methods I didn't really understand. One of them was the man in front of me. It meant that he would kill, and eventually be killed. I'm sure he felt the ticking of his life's clock even more keenly than I did. My God. Rin, before long, the Holy Grail will appear. It is the duty of the Tohsakas to obtain it, but above all, it is a path that we are destined to walk as mages. And with that, he ruffled my hair one last time, and left. I never saw him again. My father/teacher was one of the masters who participated in the Holy Grail War. He never came back home. Oh, there you go. It is voiced. Well, I mean, there was Saber's voice. I'm just surprised Tokiomi wasn't voiced. Maybe he wasn't voiced in any of the patches either before. I bid him farewell, as a well-behaved daughter should. I knew I was on the verge of tears, but I didn't let them show. I loved him. Bet you did. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. He was a great father and even a greater mage. Mages are stubborn people, but as I knew, there wasn't a more upstanding man in the whole world. As my instructor, he trained me. As my father, he loved me. So I decided. I accept the things he left for me and choose my own path. Rin, before long the Holy Grail will appear. It is the duty of the Tohsakas to obtain it, but above all, it is the path we are destined to walk as mages. Yeah, you said that, bro. In the end, his final words for me were given as a mage, not a father. That's the moment I made up my mind. Sure thing. It's only natural for an apprentice to live up to her master's hopes. That's how I, Rin Tohsaka, grew up experiencing life's twists and turns. It's only been 10 years since my father went off to war. I wouldn't say that I've been looking forward to this day, but I am a bit on edge. That goes without saying, after all. The moment which was burned to my memory 10 years ago will soon be upon me again. Oof. Oh, man. Oh, dude, look at that transition. That wasn't there before. God, the new UI, man. I can't believe I'm looking at a brand new like interface for things. I'm so used to the old interface that seeing all of this like new stuff with how you like interact with everything. Quick save. There we go. I hear something. Is this the patch or the randomized version? This is the patched version, fortunately. I would have loved to have streamed the borked, messed up version, but I'm afraid, you know, the auto downloader. Well, I suppose the Steam updated the thing while I was outside, you know, doing my errands. God, it would have been so good to have you know, like experienced the bugs firsthand, though. I would have loved to have done that. I think people are eventually gonna mod it back in. Lol. The fucked up bork shit. I would like that. If only to laugh at it, obviously. Because hey, it's Tohsaka, and then you have Sakura Shadow there. Dude, it's I'm loving that we are already getting a bunch of new memes as a result of, you know, apparently just not playtesting it enough, or just not having the right, you know, version ready, or whatever they did to, like, you know, whatever escaped onto Steam initially. Dude, I would have loved to have played that, if only to laugh at it, but Steam fixed it. So here we go. Ring ring. Shut up. Stop. The noise doesn't stop. It's such an infernal racket. It's almost as if it's here to avenge my father. Now, as per the usual rules of visual novels, if it's voiced, I'm just going to let the voices roll on. Not the schizophrenic ones, but, you know, the visual novel ones. And, you know, I wish it just let me sleep a bit more. In fact, it should. I stayed up into the early hours deciphering my father's will, and I used a hell of a lot of magical energy to do it. I'm totally exhausted, body and mind. Of course, this is the prologue. The prologue is pretty lengthy, I would say. Pretty lengthy prologue. Ring, 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 ring. Yes. The alarm clock is deaf to my complaints. What kind of machine makes a noise that seems like its sole purpose is to remind you that you're late? I see that Reen is not necessarily a morning person. Neither am I. We have something in common. True, but there's a time and a place for everything. No matter how much an overachiever I am, I should try to make it to school on time, at least for today, if only slightly. All right. I don't think so. Doesn't that sound off? Actually, let me... I think the... screw it, I think the voices, if anything, are a little too soft. 65%. There we go. I peer at the alarm clock through sleepy, heavy eyelids. The hands point to 7 o'clock on the dot. I usually get up at 6:30, which means I've completely used up my safety margin. Apparently Shiro is muted by default. I'm going to have to check that out. Maybe they patched that out. Maybe they didn't. I'm going to have to see. Wait, hold on. Wait, what the heck? Why? Oh, okay, so apparently the D-pad... Okay, the D-pad you can rewind and kinda... Wait a minute, what? Hold on, why did it... Oh, the triggers! The triggers let you, like, skip between pages. Okay, that's an interesting feature. Alright. Why is my brain so slow to... So... Alright, hold on a bit. Let me go back. Why is my brain so slow in the morning? People say it's been in other Real to Nua releases. Really weird. Okay. I mean, this is based on the PS Vita version. I'm not sure, like, maybe that it's because of that. Because, I wasn't sure. No, Shiro in, like, in the fan patches wasn't, like, muted by default. I don't know, that's weird. I glared at the alarm clock for several seconds. I shut off the alarm and climbed sluggishly out of bed. Me when I'm on clonazepam. The morning chills bite at me as I cross the hallway and enter the parlor. This is the final 7 a.m. in January. Winters in Fuyuki are relatively warm, but the mornings here are cold as anywhere. Even at home, my breath mists white. It's that much colder without anyone else living here. I turn on the heater and go wash up. Single living is so inconvenient at times like these. If there was someone else here to wake up before me, then the parlor would already be heated. Relatable, especially in the winter anyway. I wash my face at the sink. I run a brush through my long hair and get dressed. A chilly morning in a frigid bathroom. The only thing to be said for it is that the cold water mercilessly beats the sleepiness out from me. And Kakaro Gaming Tommy, or Tamil, sorry about that. I'm looking at the chat on my phone. Thank you for joining the stream. Apparently so. Maybe. I'm crossing my fingers that we'll find something that's borked. Maybe something is borked still. Maybe they overlooked something. I'm hoping that way we could, like, make fun of it. But apparently they released a patch earlier today that fixed everything. You just call me Kakarot. Okay, Kakarot. Sorry, I didn't notice the T. Kakarot. Okay. Goku, Dragon Ball Z character, Dragon Ball character rather. Gotta keep that in mind. Only thing to be said is that the cold water. I already read this, actually. Darn it. With the final tug on the ribbon of my collar, I finish getting dressed. I mean, that bug was funny. I got Gilgamesh's sprite when Shinji was speaking. Wow. Okay, so you played the borked version before. I was out, like, you know, doing errands, so I didn't get the chance to experience the borked buggy mess of the initial release, but apparently it got pretty wacky. Wacky tobacco. Damn it, I would have loved to experience the wackiness of bugged software. Let's see here. For the final tug on the ribbon on my collar, I finished getting dressed. All that's left is to have breakfast and go to school. Block reads just past 7, so my morning rush feels a bit anticlimactic. I mean, it was almost accurate. Huh. Of course, I never do anything so uncouth as sprinting to school. The Tohsaka family motto dictates that we conduct ourselves with confidence and elegance at all times. My ancestors must have been some high and mighty aristocrats, if that's what we've been taught through the generations. The anachronistic mansion I live in is proof enough of that. Plus, the Tohsakas are a line of spell weavers who practice what is known as magecraft. We're not just an old family. We have an admirably storied history. Shit. Okay. In fact, I literally can't talk about it. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I did. Play the borked version, by the way, since every single timeline in Fate is canon. That borked version is indeed canon. That means some timelines Shinji is the king of heroes. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Or it could be that Time Moon really needs to get their QA staff straightened out. But either interpretation, I will accept. Just a shame that the Hey Tohsaka thing will not be in this stream, unless it somehow does. I don't know. The truth is, I'm a mage! Exclamation mark! Who could I even brag about that to? As the name suggests, magecraft is what most people would see as magic. It sounds like some supernatural woo-woo. Woo-woo? Okay. Well, what the fuck? Wow, Reen. Woo-woo. Woo-woo. And if you like to think of it as such, think of it as just wiggling your fingers and saying abracadabra. That's fine too. Yeah, I mean, I would understand if it was a remake, but it was just a port. Like, bro. I mean, apparently they did like some upscaling. No, well, not upscaling, but rather, you know, they somehow managed to up-res the art assets. Maybe through AI, or maybe they just had, like, you know, some source files left over, some high-resolution source files from the old days, and they just kind of, you know, did some things to make it 16:9. I don't know why. It's a mystery why they let that version through the cracks. You know, but anyhow, God, it'd be so great to encounter a bug, a funny bug right about now. This is the prologue, after all. You know, it goes on for quite a bit. Just think of us as people who chant weird words and make equally weird stuff happen. That said, we don't fly around on broomsticks. We don't shoot stars out of wands either. We can do things kind of like that, but there's no point, so we don't. We're pretty much heretics who lurk in the shadows of society. We're not allowed to draw attention to ourselves, and anyone who has the time for that kind of thing would rather spend it on their research. Ordinary humans might call us magicians, but that would be wrong. In fact, there are only 5 magicians in the whole world. Magicians are what we call people who can do something no one else can. They can accomplish feats beyond the means of modern science, perform genuine miracles. Similarly, magic, as is the label we use for mystics, magical mysteries that can't be realized with any amount of time or skill. It would be, but I think it's fixed now since Tohsaka woke up in the class for me. Wow, it was that bad, huh? That bad. Wow, Jesus. I missed out. I really missed out on, like, some hilarious bullshit. Damn it. Damn it. God. While magecraft, though it looks mysterious, is something anyone can do with enough time and resources. I'm a mage, and the kind of mystics I use are merely magecraft, not true magic. Confusing, I know, but that's how it works. Also, modern civilization doesn't accept the existence of mages. We believe in, manipulate, and study things that can't be measured, which puts us at odds with modern society. Above all, there's no point to any of what we do. You'd be so much happier just going off to a normal school, becoming a normal adult, than you would studying magecraft. Damn it. Human technology has accomplished great things. For the last few centuries, magecraft has been playing catch-up to the progress of civilization. Nothing is impossible for humanity anymore. Miracles that can only be realized with magecraft in the distant past have been reduced to common tools and appliances. Even so, magecraft does have its benefits. Just as there are some things only science can accomplish, there remain heights only mystics can reach. If science is racing into the future, the mages are racing into the past. I think the Tohsaka Grandmaster said that. Whether you're heading into the past or the future, your destination is the same. 0, or something like that. We can shelve the difficult topics for now. Philosophy is for the elderly. Wow, okay, just like that, Reen. Okay, yeah, let's go. I finish my breakfast and pick up my bag. I'm reluctant to take something so valuable to school, but it would be a waste to leave it behind. Oh, not much, Nelly Data. Welcome to the stream, dude. I was out and missed the buggy bullshit. That would have been great to encounter. Apparently, Kakarot here, Kakarot Gaming Tamil, had Reen wake up in the classroom. I would have loved that to happen. I would have laughed my ass off, but they fixed it while I was out with errands, so shit. Ah, man. I would have loved to encounter Sakura's shadow in the house and stuff, or random points or whatever. Having multiple Ilias appear. Like I saw that picture of having the thing is so bugged up and borked that Ilia would duplicate herself somehow. Jesus. I mean, this thing's 100 years old. It's by far the most powerful jewel we have. One could even say it is an entirely different level. I obtained the gem after decoding my father's will last night, it's imbued with 10 years worth of my own magical energy. I've been told that the Tohsaka family has heirloom jewels passed down since the olden days, and this might be one of them. Tohsaka mages specialize in the conversion of and flow of power. We channel our magical energy into precious gems whenever we have the spare moment. Technically, it's possible to find an earlier version of the release, but it'd be a hassle. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that, you know. It would be cool to kinda have a peek at that, but you know what? I suppose I want to go ahead and play it straight, I guess. Just kind of go with the flow and just accept what we have. It is the official release of Fate Stay Night, after all. You know, this is a big moment for Fate fans, really. The fact that they finally, after 20 years, released this fucking thing here in the West in English, you know, that's nothing to sneeze at. With a new interface at that. I mean, look at this thing. It's surprising to someone like me, the fact that, holy shit, we have this a menu, we have up-res, reworked art assets in HD and all that jazz, fully voiced and shit. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, look at how much effort they decided to put into this thing. They didn't just dude, it's Fate Stay Night in English officially. Jesus Christ, man. Never knew that this would actually come out in August. So yeah, borked or not, this is great. And so far the translation, the writing, and all that, pretty good. I would say pretty good. for the most, very much so. Tohsaka mages specialize in... Okay, there we go. I read that. Simply put, I'm the gun and the jewels are bullets. The other main thing I've inherited from my father is the magic crest engraved into my arm. Hello, Kairu. Sorry, Didin. I'm just gonna call you Kairu. That's okay. Hello there, Hollow of Dawn. How is Fates Night Remastered? The patched version, I was pretty good so far. I'm loving it. Like, especially, being familiar only with like the fan patched version of the Real Tenua and all that. This is really, I'm glad came out one way or another. I don't got the money right now, but even if I don't play this version, I'll buy it eventually still. Admittedly, I'll admit this, I said this at the beginning of the stream, but I was gifted this by one Sugoi Chappie. She's been a long-time follower and friend of the channel, and let's just say that she decided, hey, I'm gonna gift you Fates Day Night Remastered, and I thank her for that. Like, thank you very much, Selena Sugoi Chappie, for doing that. Mimi. Anyway, to be honest, lol, I found the non-patched version very funny for the memes it gave us, but yeah, not good for actual people wanting to read the visual novel. Yeah, I'm just glad that we have this at all, really. And yes, I think having it patched is for the best. As far as like introducing people to Stay Night as in its hopefully its most like definitive form. Hopefully. Kairu is just fine, but I miss Shadow Reen. It was funny as hell. I would have loved to encounter Shadow Reen. I mean, I used her in the thumbnail, so that's how much I would have loved to encounter her. God, I really missed out. But anyhow, other thing I inherited from my father's a magic crest engraved to my arm. Magic crest is proof that I'm heir to our lineage. It's like all the techniques of the Tohsaka condensed into a tattoo. The best route of all time, Mimi. Best route. Don't you forget it. And I won't forget it. I'm glad it's a meme. Can't let my guard down, even if it hasn't started yet. Okay, there we go. For now, I stow my pendant, my father's keepsake, in a pocket. Alright. It's 7:30. I better leave soon, so if I don't want to be late for school. God, look at... I mean, I know that this might be like AI, like upscaled, or possibly like old. I don't know what they did to definitively to upscale the art assets, but this looks sharp on my end. Not sure if the stream captures it, but this is looking pretty nice and sharp in terms of image quality. Hey, dude. I weave energy into a brief foreign phase. As a mage, I can't neglect the security of my home base. That still applies even if I never had so much as a single burglar, lost child, or stray cat wandered to my home. Actually, I don't think the neighbors have ever come over to say hello. Yeah, like, they managed to get this thing, like, if they did, like, hand paint, or hand draw or paint, like the extensions to make this 16:9, like, if they did that, then that's kudos, like, in of itself. Like, good job, Type Moon. You guys did a great job, like, extending, like, the artwork. Because I believe, like, a lot of this artwork here is not cropped, right? They actually went back and, like, somehow either used AI to extend it, or they actually went ahead and redrew, and not redraw, but kind of took the original images and just kind of, you know, drew more of it. If that's the case, then they went above and beyond, in my opinion. Above and beyond. Probably hand-drawn. I doubt they use AI for much, judging by their relationship with artists. Yeah, you know, that I wouldn't be surprised. Juducia. I'm just gonna say, hopefully I said that right. Juducia. Welcome to the stream. Haven't played the old. Should I get the remake? I usually prefer to play the originals, especially if they're eroges, but I don't know if someone will make a mod of some sort for this remake, adding it. Well, it's a remaster, not necessarily a remake, but I would say you should get the remaster to support Type Moon. I think, you know, it took a lot of time for this to finally, you know, be a thing. And it's clear that the effort, regardless of the initial release being bugged, that they really decided to, like, not necessarily not just to, like, pour it over, like, the PS Vita, but to actually like improve upon it, you know. Like, I mean, the new menu alone is like, wow, this is really good. Also, anime fan will not complain anymore when to start the Fate franchise if they are interested when to start. Well, I don't know if it'll. As for that whole, like, dilemma, I don't know if it'll absolutely, like, because not everybody wants to read, unfortunately, right? You know. I mean, this is finally, like, an option, right? Like, you can actually just buy this and play it. But how many anime only fans who are interested in Fate Stay Night want to actually read Fate Stay Night? That's the thing that, unfortunately, you can't really help, you know, too much. Not unless everything was, like, English dubbed or something, right? Because unless you know Japanese, you still gotta read, you know, the dialogue and all that jazz. Because Fate Stay Night is huge. It's big. It's like, how many words? 800,000 words, more or less. That's a lot of reading, boy. That's a lot of reading. Oyuki is a strange city. One side of the intersection dividing the residential areas is filled with old samurai estates, while the side I'm on has an abundance of mansions built in European style. Apparently, a whole bunch of foreign families immigrated here long ago, but I've never seen a single foreigner around. Okay, that being said, I will say, at least the option is there, and I'm glad this came out at all, you know. So yes, when saying where to start with Fate, I suppose you can point to this, but whether or not they read it or not, well, it really depends on the individual, unfortunately. But I'm not going to be an elitist. If anything, I want people to read this. I really do want people to, like, as many people as possible to, like, join the circle, you know, join the group, and possibly have fun doing so, because I love Fate Stay Night. There's even a cemetery for foreigners in Shinto, new part of the city, across the river, but it was built for the generation that immigrated here. I make a mental note to ask the priest about it next time I visit the church. He's nothing if not full of boring trivia, for sure. Okay. Let's see here. Checking the chat. Alright. Oh. Something feels off as soon as I step outside. Alright. There's no trace of the typical morning bustle. It's 7:30 in the morning, where there would normally be students and workers on their daily commute. Maybe everyone slept in. It's unusually cold today, so everyone must be snuggled up in bed. I gotta say, like, Reen definitely talks to herself a lot. But, yeah, what can I say? It's for the narrative, right? Even if that were true, it's strange that there isn't a single student on the street. At this time of day, you'd expect to see at least a school uniform or two. And yet, from where I'm standing at the school gate, it's nothing like morning club activities. It looks like the morning club activities are just starting up. Which can only mean...
Tohsaka?
Just making sure that the chat didn't freeze somehow. Checking both the phone and the and OBS here. Okay, it looks like everything synced up. Oh, Tohsaka, you're off here today? Okay, yeah. With a light sigh, I turned to face the student who called out to me. The girl who addresses me so casually is Ayako Mitsuzuri. She's my classmate in 2A. She has quite a history. Ooh. Okay, I forgot the details of this, but her clock is like... I guess... Yeah, it's an hour early, I think. She waves her hand in front of my face, as if not to ask anybody's home. Ayako is one of my new friends. My few friends, rather. And she knows I'm not a morning person. Also, what do you thought about Reen? Is she peak waifu in year 2024? She's peak waifu in any year, in my opinion. Especially with those thighs. I would love to get close to those thighs. I'm just joking. But anyway, you know, personally, I'm a Saber stan. I'll always be a Saber stan, but you know what? I don't blame anyone for loving Reen as a waifu material. You know, I think she's very admirable as a waifu. So if you have Reen on the mind and you love her as a waifu, then you know what? Go for it, man. Absolutely. She's a great person, really. Great character. You know, very much willing to help people, even though she seems like she's cold and you know, and collective. You know, she actually is a really good, selfless person deep down, and that's really nice to. That's always a good thing. Always nice quality in a person. Plus, she's hot. Anyway. She's probably figured out by now that I'm still not completely with it. I thought... What's going on here? Father must have set the clocks to go haywire once I took the bed out of the underground cellar. Elia #1! You know what? Considering her role in Heaven's Feel, I don't blame you. You know, Elia is a great character as well, Trauma Loop. Very much so. I mean, she tries to kill you on numerous occasions, but she will always, once she knows that once she knows the truth about, or at least she's willing to help out Shiro, and you know what, she does. I mean, for fuck's sake, she freaking sacrifices herself in Heaven's Feel, for fuck's sake. That's never small. So, Ilya number 1 to some people. I just wish they would, like, if only they would make a Fate Route readaptation. Maybe Saber would have a chance as well.
弓道部は問題児も多いし、上手いのが一人減ったからね。4月の新入生獲得のために少しぐらいは見栄えを良くしとかないと。
Let's see here.
そう。気苦労が絶えないのね、相変わらず。
他人事だからって言ってくれるわ。あ、ついでだから見ていく？登坂が見学する分には男どもも喜ぶけど。
Oh, I bet they would. Mitsuzuri. Well, they will love to know you're watching. I'm acquainted with 3 of its members. One is Ayako, the girl I'm talking to now. I barely ever speak to the other 2. Of those other 2, there's only one I actually can't explain away as simply an acquaintance. I became friends with Ayako, the club captain, because I had been watching the club from afar. I wonder why, though. Yeah. Watching the club from afar. I wonder who she's watching. Anyone who's read the novel or, knows anything, you know why. Shiro. Anyway. Alright. Oh yeah, and Sakura too. Shiro and Sakura. One of our school's trademarks is its well-equipped archery range. The chair of the school board has a passion for Kyudo, traditional Japanese archery, so they built a magnificent range on campus. It's kind of a waste for a high school club, to be honest. Alright, let's get some tea. Aiko tugs on my arm, looking somewhat pleased. If I'm being honest, her brusque way of speaking is a bad habit. I don't know about that, Rin. It's pretty cute to me. As Aiko said, there's no one else at the range. We sip Japanese tea that's so hot it numbs my tongue as we prepare ahead for today's classes. The hot drink is delicious in the quiet, wintry archery range. Well, that's a weird thing to ask, Mitsuzuri. I encounter like dialogue like that, and I wonder if that's actually like common Japanese like subject matter that actual high school girls talk about. It's a mystery to me. I don't know. I'm kind of a dingus when it comes to the human experience in Japan. And she uses the occasion to ask me something completely ridiculous. I mean, Rider exists.
No comment. Tohsakaが手を沸かすまではこっちも秘密さ。で、どうなの?
You.
その疲れた顔を見ると脈ありって感じだけど。
こっちもノーコメント。あなたに隠してもどうせ見抜かれるか。残念ながらこっちはまだよ。
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised. It's supposed to be semi-realistic. I want to ride Rider. She too good. Rider's too good. Especially in Heaven's Feel, yeah, I agree. And Hollow Ataraxia, she's especially great. Very amusing Rider. And Hollow Ataraxia. Which is also getting an official release. Which was a big surprise as well. So, yeah, I might just wait. No, I think I will continue my save in Hollow Ataraxia, like, on my personal time. But I might just go ahead and get Hollow Ataraxia, the official release of Hollow Ataraxia, like as well. Just so I own both, you know. What about you? Can you really afford to take your time on a romantic front?
そうなんだけど、私も雲行きは怪しいわ。とりあえず
Hey Parker! Welcome to the stream, man! As always, dude. Awesome.
妥協するわけにも
Hollow Face Day Night Remastered. I'm finally playing it. Had shit to do. Got home, you know, relatively late, but here we are. I missed the bugs. I missed all the bugs. All the bugs, unfortunately, are not going to be present. But you know what? Who am I to complain? It's Face Day Night in English. Official. Anyway.
勝手に決めて私に負けるのも嫌？
Alright. Lose to you.
私にとって重要なのはあんたを任すことだもの。何が手に入るとか何を手に入れるとかは二の次よ。
Oh, come on. Really? That bug release was funny as hell. The amount of laughs I could have had right now. Yeah, buying more Fate stuff to make Mushroom think we still care about Fate Stay Night. I mean, don't we? I mean, if this was a full-on remake, I would fucking buy the shit out of that. I wouldn't care if, you know, I have to go into bankruptcy. I would still buy it. Because, dude, it'd be a remake. But, you know, I'm glad that Selena Sugoi Chappie got me this on my behalf. I feel like I owe her on it, but she said, like, but she told me, you know, like, it's a gift, just accept it. And I'm like, okay, I will. Because I am saving up for, you know, for a lawyer right now. I'm gonna say that much at least. So I gotta save whenever I can. I am still extremely nettled we didn't get a physical version. I was expecting a physical version too. Especially a limited edition like Mihoyo and Suki. It would have completed the package, right? Like having, I mean, I have the Tsukihime remake for Switch, limited edition. Dude, it would have like completed well, not tree. Is it trio? I'm being an idiot right now. I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, it would have completed like a sort of trilogy, right? Having a limited edition, like physical, like version along with Witch on the Holy Night and Tsukihime would have like you look at it on your shelf and you go, oh my god, I can't believe these fucking exist on my shelf. Because who knew if Type Moon would finally get their, you know, finally step up their game, you know? Oh, Trifecta, there we go. Trifecta. I mean, push comes to shove. Imagine if Limited Run did a limited, like, physical version. That would be horrible. Oh god, I'm like, the thought of that is like making me cringe. I mean, I got like the limited run version of Valhalla that I later sold because I needed the money, but Jesus Christ, I hope that there's no like limited run situation with any of Type Moon stuff. I would still buy it, but I really do need to save whenever I can. Maybe they'll release something like that for together with Hollow Ataraxia. That could be a possibility. Trauma Loop, maybe. It'd be pretty cool if they did. They're probably going to do the same thing with the Fate Hollow. I don't know. It would be cool to have like a physical version of this. You know, if only to have it like a physical like backup in case, I don't know, you maybe some like, you know, I don't know, you know, it'd be cool to, because, you know, if you buy a physical version, you have it, you own it, you know. The only way anybody can take it away from you is if they steal it, which is, you know, unfortunately always a possibility technically, but, you know, let's get enough of the, I'm rambling on and on. Let's go ahead and continue. We're teasing in the pot. Whatever you say, Yayako. At least none of us got scammed by PlayAsia, who said they would sell a physical version. I don't know if they were intended to scam people. Maybe they assumed, like we did, that there would be a physical version of this, and they jumped the gun a little too early, right? Maybe they... I mean, I want to give the benefit of the doubt that PlayAsia, you know, just assumed there would be a physical version. Unless that's not the case and they really did try to, like, take people's money. But I'm willing to assume that it's the former, you know? Because that would be a bad look on PlayAsia. I mean, it already is a bad look on PlayAsia, really. I mean, let's face it, they didn't announce that this was going to be digital only until like days ago. Literally days ago. Last week or so. So, hey, I don't exactly blame them too much, personally. She did, didn't she? Kill or be killed. I'm sure that's how it'll be between the two of us. People die when they are killed. I have to say it. I have to say that. I have to say that fucking line. Because damn it, that was too easy. Too easy. I was genuinely surprised to have someone say that right off the bat. Translation! Our friendship won't bloom unless we're constantly trading blows. Or is what Ayako was getting at. Or maybe she was getting at something else. Who knows? Our friendship won't bloom unless we're constantly trading blows. I mean, in my mind, maybe your friendship won't bloom unless you're trading tongues. Have you ever thought of that? No? Then you got it all wrong, Reen. Anyway, I agree with her. In the 2 years since then, I still haven't figured out whether she's my friend or my nemesis.
ところでさ、私たちなんでこんな話してるんだっけ?
I couldn't take that line serious in the VN after seeing Dean 2006 years before. I mean, I wonder if they still have it in here. Maybe they rewrote it for this translation, but it'd be funny as hell if they kept that in as like a thing for fans. I haven't gotten that far, obviously. Well, obviously I'm playing the prologue. So clearly I haven't gotten that far.
なんでって言い出したのは遠坂でしょ。あんたがいつまでも彼氏がいないのは女としてどうよなんてこぼすもんだから。なら3年になる前にどっちが先に男作るかって勝負になったんじゃない。
Yeah, we'll see. Just learn Japanese and read the original yourself. Who knows what localizers did to this? I mean, I'm willing to bet that the translators working for Type Moon aren't like other translator. Like, I mean, the recent like scandals with certain translators literally changing the stories or omitting like lines or changing lines that aren't faithful. I hate that shit as much as the next guy, but I can't really imagine that for Type Moon, to be honest. Maybe the Type Moon localizers are in line with the vision, so to speak. Boyfriend versus guy won't immediately say Yes, too. Okay, let's see here. I pre-ordered from PlayAsia. They really believe there will be a physical copy. They contacted me when it was confirmed it was digital only. They offered a refund or sub with something else. Okay, that's actually good to know. Good to know that PlayAsia, you know, at least like offered refunds, cause yeah, I can't imagine this being intentional, right? They couldn't have known either at the time. I'm only bugged by the exclusion of honorifics, but how are they gonna get Sakura Senpai across? I mean, I think Senpai is a thing they say, like, in this translation. I think they kept the Senpai. If anything. I'm not a fan of localizers, but Type Moon, I can't see messing around on this stuff in that department. Yeah. I think Type Moon has their stuff locked down in terms of who or what, you know, comes across in their stuff. I mean, oh my, because otherwise, like, it'd be a slap in the face of Nasu. It'd be like punching Nasu in the face. You just don't do it. You just don't punch Nasu in the face like that. That'd be terrible. It's like kicking a kitten. You know? It'd be terrible. Awful thing. Awful thing to do. You just don't mess with Nasu's writing like that, is what I'm trying to say. You know, hopefully the localizers for this like realize that too. By the way, thank you for coming to the stream, everybody. This is awesome. Yeah, you're gonna lose though, because I know everything. Mitsuzuri, you're gonna lose. I echo Snickers and delight. My goodness. Aiko Mitsuzuri is, to put it mildly, a handful. I'll admit, I'm looking forward to winning myself, so that goes for both of us. It goes for us both, rather. Okay, I'm still, I'm just excited. Dude. I'm sorry, I know, I'm like a broken record, but I just can't believe this is happening right now. Like, imagine if this was the version I first read, right? Would have been nice. You know, having this be being my introduction to Stay Night novel. Aiko's sigh is heavy. From what I've heard, she's known as a bit of a miscreant. Misantrist. Not a miscreant. Misantrist. Can't put too much stock in gossip, though. That she made this bet at all means less that she just doesn't like boys and more that she hasn't found the right person. Yeah, pretty much. That aside. I'll have you... Oh, of course, Rin. Ah, damn it, I skipped that dialogue right there. Shoot. What are you trying to imply, Ayako? Maybe. Aiko's tone isn't mocking. She nods solemnly. Can you check the recent dialogue history, like the fan version? Let's actually, yes. Actually, let me try that. You can totally play. Quick jump is like the X button. I'm using the controller, by the way. Full controller support, which is always nice. In fact, let me try it right now. There you go, dude. Thumbs up. If my model could do a thumbs up, it would be thumbing up right now. So yes, you can totally do it. Her side tells me it would be nice if it were true. Okay. One thing I really loved about the official Tsukihime remake translation is that they didn't skimp on the language, especially with Noelle. It made the madness feel more real. I saw that. I saw some screenshots of like certain scenes, and I could definitely tell that they really went all out. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with the Tsukihime's translation for the Switch version because I can't find well, let's just say that as far as acquiring a ROM for the official release of Tsukihime Remake, I don't want to risk it too much. I wish I had a Switch, is what I'm trying to say. Oh well. I'll get one later. I got another one eventually because I've had Switches in the past. I've sold them all, one way or another, because I needed the money. I regret selling my first Switch because it was a Switch OLED, and I don't know why I sold it, other than I just got bored of it. In hindsight, I would have loved to have kept the thing. Anyway, her side tells me that it would have been nice if it were true. I don't believe myself. I really can't hide anything from her. Well, apparently the Switch successor comes out next year, so you might want to hold off on that. Exactly, actually. I'm looking forward to the Switch 2 as well. So that's also a factor. I want to see if I can save up for, especially with the new job that I might get. You know, once the background, checks and all that clear, and I get hired, because the new job that I'm gonna get, that I applied for and that I was offered, pays, not significantly more than my current job, but definitely higher. So I'll have more money in my pocket. Assuming I stay around, especially since they told me that there's like a $1,000 sign-on bonus if you stay for like 90 days. You get $1,000. In which case, yeah, totally. She's right. I know very well how cold I am. All right.
そういうこと。似た者同士だって言ったのはTohsakaでしょ。
Yep.
もうじき7時か。秘密の話はこの辺にしとこう。いつ人がやってくるかわからないし、朝になったら学生らしく振る舞わないとな。
Yeah, you better.
まあ、三辻さんにもそういう世間体があったなんて意外だわ。これだけでも早起きした甲斐があったみたい。
All right.
あんたほど筋金入ってないけどね。私の世間体なんてTohsaka凛に比べたら灯籠の斧ってもんよ。あんたの猫かぶりは擬態。
Sees right through her.
別人格のレベルよ。別人。
Goddamn. Hello, Sean Busybody. Welcome to the stream. And yes, I need all the luck I can get, considering that I'm going to work at a prison. Not going to say what prison. In fact, I don't even know what the prison I'm going to work at is, to be honest with you. But it pays more. I'm going to get more money working there, so that's what really matters to me. Yeah, it's going to be quite a change of scenery, so to speak. Nightly data. Aiko sniffs exaggeratedly. Question Hollow of Dawn. Which Artoria that you want to pick? The classic version, Fate Stay Night, or the mature version in Grand Order? Also wish you good luck, man. Honestly, I'll always go for classic. If I have to choose one anyway, I'll go for classic. Because but a mature version is you know, tempting, especially the assets, but you know, I'll always prefer the personality of classic Say Knight Saber. So I mean, it's kind of like, you know, asking, hey, do you like cherry Coke or no, it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like asking whether or not, you know, you'll go for cherry Coke or a classic Coke, or no, or yes. Is that like the right analogy? Maybe. I don't know. I for some reason I prefer the taste of classic Coke, especially the Mexican version where they use actual sugar. Yeah. I'm just gonna admit that right now. Like cherry Coke is great, but you know, usually you'll see me drinking traditional or classic, quote unquote, Coke. So it's just more familiar, you know. I empty the rest of the teacups you poured me, brew a new pot.
で、登坂はどうして部活に入らないのよ。運動神経がないなんてざれ言は聞かないからね。私は去年の体力測定でことごとくあんたに負けたのまだ恨んでるんだから。
Let's see here. Good takes. Medium is premium. If we're going to talk about saber faces in general, I'm Mordred gang all day, every day. When it comes to Artoria's OG saber is pretty damn great. Mexican Coke just hits different. Yeah, like I think they use actual sugar and you know, the glass bottles and everything, and it's like, oh yeah, it's so good after like a hot day, right? Just pull one of those out, get a bottle opener, like a bottle opener and shit, and just kind of just sip one of those and just sit back. Nothing quite like it, you know. I wish I had a Mexican Coke right now. In fact. Anyhow, oh yeah, that's the one thing that kind of peeves me. Apparently, Altria is the official like name for her in this remaster. Is that true? Do they actually do that? 'Cause holy crap, that sucks, dude. No. Oh god. They did it. They actually did that shit. They did it. Yeah, Kairu. Apparently they did it. Altria is the official shit. God damn it. No. They actually did it. The bastards. Aniplex or whoever was responsible, dude. Artoria just makes more sense. Stole the pies. It just makes more sense, you know. Artoria was it? Yeah, Artoria just not only sounds better, but is possibly more like accurate to like traditional King Arthur lore. Possibly. Altria is just, why? You know? Blame it on the FGO money. Yeah, I blame the FGO money to an extent as well. Personally, I like Artoria as in R-A-R-T-O-R-I-A. Artoria and stuff. I like that. I like that spelling, personally. More of an Lancer Artoria man, I don't blame you either. yeah, as I said, I don't blame anybody for liking Lancer Artoria, because can't deny those are some pretty good assets you got there, Artoria. It kind of sucks that you're a bit of a tyrant. You're kind of a meanie. But you know what? In a way, to some people, that makes it even better. Makes it even better. You're a baddie. You're a baddie. Some people like that. Personally, I'm a softie. A bit of a softie. I'll admit that much. Dang it, at least we have the VN Art, Face Day Night Remaster. Yeah, at least we have that. At least it's a thing. But Altria it's just a bad name. Damn it. Damn it.
体重で勝っても嬉しくないってのよ、このタヌキ。
Aiko slaps the table.
危ない。お茶がこぼれるでしょ、三釣さん。首相なんだから道場は大事になさい。
うるさい。私は首相である前に遠坂のライバルだ。
Either of those spellings is fine because it's mostly the same pronunciation, unlike fucking Altria, yeah. Jesus. I mean, let me put it this way: if I was in charge, I don't care. Like, let's say I was making like a Fate Stay Night adaptation. I would defy Nasu. The only time I would defy Nasu is the Artoria debate, right? Artoria all the way. That's the only thing I would defy Nasu with. I'm sorry, Nasu. You're great and all. You're a great writer. You gave us Fate Stay Night and Tsukihime and the like, but our Altria is just not it. I'm pretty sure Artoria works better since it goes with Artorias, i.e. the OG Knight for King Arthur. Yeah, exactly. Thank goodness that not change Sakura or Rin's names. It'd be disaster for real. Be like Code Red for Type Moon. Like a 4Kids dub or some shit. Yeah, that'd be like a 4Kids situation, basically. That'd be terrible. I was watching Remaster's trailer, and apparently they removed the line where Shiro specifically strikes in NLBW. What's NLBW again? I'm being an idiot here. What's NLBW stand for? Damn it. I'm being an idiot. Personally. Speaking of that, has anyone seen the cool historically accurate saber? I have not. Unless you're talking about male saber, in which case, I think you're maybe, unless it's something else. The body part Shiro strikes with 9 lives. 9 lives blade works. Okay, yeah. Let's see. They removed the line about Shiro specifically strike. Oh yes, I remember. He Berserker's balls. At some yeah, in the translations previously, like Shiro attacked Berserker's balls. Did they got rid of that? Did they really alter that, or is that just the trailer? It'd be a bit of a shame if they got rid of that part, honestly, because reading that the first time around was pretty surprising. Let's see here. Haven't gone that far yet, though. Yeah. Well, we'll have to see if I ever get around to like Heaven's Feel in this. I want to see that for myself. Wait, Shiro does what? Yeah, when Shiro and Berserker like are fighting, in the forest. One of the parts that one of the things that Shiro attacks is Berserker's balls. Attacks every body part, including Berserker's balls. So yeah, they might have gotten rid of that. 4Kids. Who else remembers the One Piece dub? Or they said Robin was skilled with rub outs, which is another name for him. Oh yeah. That's well, it was in the Mirror Moon translation at the very least, Nightly Data. The Mirror Moon translation had that. Question: what is the rating for Fate Stay Night Remaster? Is it teen or adult content? I think it might be teen for teen. Surprisingly. Let me look at this. Looking at the Steam page right now. Yeah, surprisingly, this thing is like T for teen. And I'm like, really? Yeah, that's what. I mean, Heaven's Feel. I mean, granted, you know, this is the Real Tenua version, you know, and all that. But even so, even Real Tenua has its like very mature imagery and descriptions, and like especially in Heaven's Feel. So having a T rating is interesting. I wonder what information they submitted to the ESRB. Okay, Ayako sides eyes with me with a huff. She has a unique idea about beauty. A beautiful woman must walk the marital path. The martial path, rather. She's always going on about that. Not surprisingly, she's well versed in most martial arts. Judo was the discipline she was least skilled at, so she joined the club and worked her way up to captain. She's probably one of the top 3 people in our school you'd least want to mess with. Unless you're Ryder. T rating might be what they aim for, which caused some changes. Maybe. I'll have to see. Maybe someone will make a list of changes if they made any. Like somewhere. Maybe Beastslayer will do that. Should you really be saying that to stop Captain? Oh yeah, that's dialogue. Oh. Alright. What the fuck does this mean for Sakura? I mean, if you're talking about the T rating, I don't know. Again, I was expecting this to be rated M, to be honest. But still, well, admittedly, I am only familiar with the original version of Heaven's Feel. So if it significantly censors the dialogue about Sakura's past, then yeah, that's why I'm always an advocate for, you know, playing Heaven's Feel, you know, uncensored in that case. Yeah, you know the line, it makes me wish we got a Fate Stay Night High School martial arts spinoff. I mean, a surprising number of students at Fate are skilled fighters. Apparently so. Ooh, that might change to kissing those stuff. They removed all the sex scenes for T rating, didn't they? Actually, they removed the sex scenes for Real Tenua. Because, you know, all the way back in for the PS2 version in 2006, they replaced like the sex scenes with alternate scenes all the way back then. This is basically a port, an upscaled, not upscaled, but an up-res port of the PS Vita version of Real Tenua. Which even then, like even though it's the Real Tenua version of Fate Stay Night, the fact that it's T rated at all is actually still surprising. vampire-like person who gets mana from blood. How's this rated T, but Witch on the Holy Night is rated M? I have no idea. I know in Fate Apocrypha, since the Tohsaka give up on the Grail, Reen focused on making her magecraft martial arts style, while Sakura lives with Luvia and becomes a professional wrestler. Ojo-sama. I don't know much about Fate Apocrypha aside from the anime, which, to be honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of Fate Apocrypha. Maybe I might review it one day. But, if that's in the light novel or the like, then, that's interesting, actually. You know, the fact that having alternate versions of, familiar characters and the like. But you're not going to watch the shoot. Actually, like, now that I think about it, okay, so this is still, you think that we get, what do you think, chat? Maybe, will we ever get mods for this version of Remastered, you know? Like, I mean, unless they changed engines, I can't possibly imagine that it'd be impossible to make mods to, like, you know, add like the uncensored content back in. It's mentioned in the material book. Basically, since the Nazis stole the Grail, the fate of the three main families was changed. Yo, mods would be freaking awesome, yeah. Of course, everything can be modded. People are already talking about developing an Artoria mod, which they should. They should. If it would be a crime if they didn't. Just as I get up to leave, the first club members begin entering the archery range. Oh shit, it's Sakura. Hey, Sakura. Of course he couldn't. Ayako speaks to the first club member to arrive. It's Sakura. Holy shit, according to the phone, I got like 21 viewers. Maximum. That's a record. No, in fact, this is I'm achieving records in this stream so far. That's actually, not that I'm one to like totally care about numbers anyway, but the fact that it said 21 at all on my phone is like, what the fuck? Like, wow, holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Dude. Thank you everybody who like comes in to even peek at the stream. You guys are awesome. So the Sister Slammer ain't here. Yeah. Sister Slammer. Yeah, later. Tohsaka. Okay, I'm surprised she didn't, the text didn't say senpai at the end, but whatever. I leave the dojo behind so as not to get in the way. Oh shit, it's Shinji! Not this asshole! Oh no, here comes the person I least wanted to see. I'm holding out hope that Karna Kyokai's novels get officially translated. I mean, that'd be great in itself. Like, I would actually buy that. Even if like I'm not much. I mean, I used to read books a bit, you know, like back in the Philippines and all that. You know, I used to read like novels and all that, and I own books myself. I don't know if I'd read Karna Kyokai, considering how busy I tend to be, but you know what? I would buy it at least to support Titan. Gotta omit for the non-weebs. I guess.
首相なんだから早めに来ないと1年に示しがつかないじゃないか。
Shinji Mato from Class 2C grins at me. He's the vice captain of the Kyudo Club and darling of half the girls at school. It's mostly thanks to his looks, of course, but he's also admired for his good grades, social graces, being kind to girls, and being an overall heartthrob or something like that. I really don't follow that kind of stuff. It's just what I hear from my classmates say.
そうご機嫌なところ悪いんだけど一文字抜けてるわマトウ君。大事な字だから忘れない方がいいと思うけど。
一文字抜けてるって何？
Yeah.
幸福の福字は違うけど響きは一緒でしょ。副首相さん気をつけなさい。別に首相も副首相も変わらないけど変に意識するとこだわってるみたいに聞こえるでしょ。
そうだね。今後は気をつける。ありがとう、遠坂。
You could tell that he wishes he could slap Reen right now.
お礼を言われるようなことはしてないけど。
But then again, you know, he's the type of person who would lick her. Literally. Damn, Shinji, you have a licking fetish, do you? With that, I turn to leave the range.
ちょっと待てよ。見学に来たんだろ。なら見ていけばいいじゃないか。遠坂なら大歓迎だよ。
But why, dude?
遠慮するわ。練習の邪魔をしたくないもの。
そんなの構わないよ。他の連中が気に障るんなら締め出すからさ。ちょっと寄っていけって。
Alright.
だから邪魔をする気はないって言ってるでしょ。それに私別に弓道に興味がない。
Reen, just kick him in the balls already, you know. Get it over with. You know, that'd be like something that would cause world peace. If you would just kick him in the balls. Just kick him straight in the balls, cause world peace. You know, make the world a better place. Bruh, he looks like an incel, not gonna lie. I mean,
知らないやつのシャを見ても嬉しくないわ。
he kind of is. Kind of is. You know, weirdly enough, I kind of want a Shinji route or a Shinji servant, Fate Grand Order. If only to, like, have him... maybe, you know, to, like, watch him, like, die over and over again, you know, in the game. Right? Like, literally, like never, like, level him up. Like, literally never level up Shinji. Like, just have him be, like at level... At, like, whatever, like, level 1 or whatever. Low health. Neglected. Always dying in battle. As he should. As he should. Ooh.
なんだよ、遠坂。弓道に興味はなかったのか。
What do you think? You know, of course she doesn't care about archery.
っていうのに、放課後になると遠くから見てたのはそういうわけだ。
Yeah, that's what everyone said about Jason. But then everyone loved him. Okay. I don't really know much about, like, FGO meta. But if that's the case, then I believe you. Actually, no, I'm thinking about that the other servant. One of the servants has Noble Phantasm is literally a suicide button, apparently. That's a different servant, right? I'm misthinking about. I'm literally mixing those two up. Jason's different, right? I don't know what he's playing at, but he seems to have seriously misunderstood things.
なんだ知ってたのマトウ君。
No, the servant I'm thinking of is like an archer. He's an archer, and whenever you use his Noble Phantasm, he literally just dies. He literally just kills himself every time you use, like, his Noble Phantasm. I don't remember his name. I think he's in the Camelot movie as well. You know, the Camelot route, the Camelot storyline. Is it Arash? Is that his name? I remember reading somewhere that Shinji didn't really want to join the archery club, but because there wasn't any fencing, maybe kendo club, he decided to join the archery club. Wow. Okay. Reading somewhere that Shinji didn't really want to join the archery club. Well, he's kind of a douchebag either way, so... Wait, did my model just glitch out there? I don't know, my model's been glitching out lately. Might be the graphics card.
僕と遠坂シャオを終えてさ斬新の時に限って遠坂は僕を見ていたよ声を返したかったけど一応決まりでね車上では声を上げちゃいけないんだ
Oh shit, he's close. Oh, get the fuck away, man. Jesus Christ. Shinji starts closing in on me, looking pleased with himself. Does he have his pants down too? I see the triumphant glint in his eye, competing with that affable smile.
勘違いしてたよ遠坂は弓が好きなんだと思ってたけど弓道には興味がないんだろならなんで遠坂は道場を見ていたの
Jesus Christ, yeah, personal space. Dude, fuck. Ah, now I see. It would sound like that, wouldn't it?
離れてくれないかしら、マト君。私、
Yeah, you fucking tell him, Rain.
好きじゃないし。
You tell that. Actually, I'm not even gonna say that. I would say motherfucker, but he's not a motherfucker, is he?
何遠坂
あきれた。ここまで行ってもわからないのね。趣味じゃないけど仕方ないか。簡単に。
Yeah, goes on dates with multiple girls. Yeah, but he doesn't lick them, does he? Nah, there's only one girl he wants to lick. At least in the animes, he. Actually, I forget. Does Shinji lick Rin in the novel? I forget, but I don't know. For some reason, every like the anime, like in the original like Unlimited Blade Works film and the anime, he kind of wants to lick her and stuff.
いい、マト君。私は
I think in the Dean Blade Works movie, I think wasn't that also in the Ufotable anime as well? Or am I misremembering? Because my memory is like actually not great right now. I think I might be suffering from like some kind of memory loss. Like genuinely. I might actually... I swear to God. Yeah, because otherwise, why would they put it in like any of the anime, right? I swear to God, like I'm losing it. What the fuck am I? Oh yeah, Wissus Laura was really fixed. Apparently so. So far, I have not encountered like a single like random bug. By the way, thank you for stopping by. My God. Yeah, I guess it's just to make him more of a creep, really. Maybe it's just anime only and I'm misremembering like because my memory is like literally shrinking. That or it's just been or it's just been because it's just been years since I've read the Unlimited Blade Works route. Also touched a nerve because he tries to grab me roughly. Kick him in the balls. I twist out of his reach and turn to leave.
それじゃあね、マト君。自意識過剰なのも結構だけど、ほどほどにしておいた方がいいわよ。
Fuck yeah, you tell that son of a bitch.
お前
You little what? Shinji sounds like he's about to say something, but he keeps his temper and doesn't chase after me. The guy is all style, no substance. If he had even a little backbone, the people around him wouldn't suffer nearly as so much. I don't know, I'm thinking about Heaven's Feel right now for some reason. I guess it's just because I like that they, you know, what they did with the movies, like kind of like, you know, like mix the original with the real Tanua, like, you know, like content and tone. I wish they would have done the same for this, but it would require like going back and like rewriting things and all that. Probably take too much time. This is just a remaster after all. I take the rear entrance to the campus from the archery range. It's past 7 now, but there still aren't students in the hallways. Oh shit. It's Fujimura, it's Taiga, yeah! Most underrated waifu. The strange woman pretends to sob in delight. It may be hard to believe, but this extraordinarily affectionate and happy-go-lucky woman is actually a teacher here. Yeah, me too, Parker. Dude. Like somehow, like actually, like mix the two, like hybridization and stuff. That'd be great. What's this, Laura, with the emotes? Actually, with the tiger emotes. Thank you for the emotes. Actually. Also very fitting because it's Face Day Night and Saber and all that. Thank you. Parker, you legend. Oh, great! Now everybody's using emotes. Oh boy, it's gonna be emote overload. Now, is it? Oh. Ah, wow. But seriously though, thanks for the emotes, guys. I mean, personally, I wouldn't like replace like written communication with emotes myself, but you know what? I don't know, I don't get the trend of like using emotes to communicate. I don't read emotes. Like literally, you know. I don't know why that became a thing. It's so bad. But thanks for the emotes anyway. Thank you. With a parting wave and a "see ya," Miss Fujimura leaves. Fortunately, she isn't my homeroom teacher. Miss Fujimura teaches English. Her sunny attitude belies her expert rank in Japanese fencing, kendo. In her student days, they called her the Fuyuki Tiger. That's the mystery, though. You think someone known as a tiger would be feared, not adored, right? IRC Taiga was replaced with a shadow in the unpatched version. Oh, that would have been great. Damn. Kind of wish I was... Again, still wish I was kind of, you know... Kind of wish I was reading the unpatched version. Let's see. Miss Fujimura cheerily heads off in the direction of the archery range. For some reason, she's the faculty advisor to the Kyudo Club instead of the Kendo Club. The remaster removed those scenes to make the game streamable. Real Tanua, not necessarily the remaster. Real Tanua, the re-release all the way back in 2006 got rid of those scenes. This is just essentially a port of Real Tanua in high definition. So, but yeah, like this is based on the Real Tanua version and all that. It doesn't have those scenes by default. Maybe someone will make a mod to add back like all that like mature content. Still saying that Taiga is as skilled as Shiki Ryogi when it comes to swordmanship. You just never like, you know, you just wouldn't assume that, right? You just wouldn't like know that unless you read it. She's like very unassuming, Taiga. And then she pulls out like a sword. But technically speaking, if she's on the same level as Shiki Ryogi, it also means that Shiki Ryogi can be bested by Saber of sheer swordsmanship. So, because Saber does beat Taiga in a duel. So this is basically the PS2 version on PC, more or less. Granted, the assets, like the art assets and all that, are not redrawn, but you know, expanded and up-resed, you know, higher resolution, all that jazz, with a new UI. Like this menu is new, and all that. But yeah, this is basically the PS2 version of Fate Stay Night. Taiga would make a good Saber. She would, possibly. Hollow Ataraxi's remaster will likely be based on the Vita version as well. Yeah, probably too. I think because you know, it's basically like the highest resolution version available to like port over. I can see students doing their club activities in the school grounds, but there's hardly anyone indoors, except. Hey, it's you! The dude who hates Tohsaka for some reason. Albeit, well, yeah, you're like a monk in training. But even so, like, you hater. What's up, hater? He always blurts out my name like I did something wrong every time he sees me. Reen's biggest hater. Yeah, what do you gotta say to that, Issei? The student council president's handsome face darkens with suspicion. Wow, Reen called Issei handsome. That's, wow. He seems to have it out for me. I really don't know why. Maybe me saying temples are so dull, pass, is what started it. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Oh no, oh, apparently not. I mean, one is the Yakuza princess from a retired demon hunter clan who fights supernatural people for shits and giggles, while the other is the medieval England Jesus who was trained by Merlin. I mean, when you put it that way, they're both pretty badass. Huh. Yeah. Naturally, as the appointed student council president, I'm well acquainted with all of our students' affairs. And Merlin is unironically probably one of the greatest swordsmen in Fate. I thought he was just magic. I didn't know Merlin was also swords. Ooh.
人聞きが悪いわね。あれは三釣さんに頼まれて部費の割合を明らかにしただけでしょ。みんなの予算がどこに使われているか調べるなんて生徒として当然の行為だと思うけど。
Female Merlin is peak character design also. Actually, let me look at female Merlin. Right now. Fate female Merlin. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely Merlin prototype. Dude, she is cute. Dude, I'm looking at the picture right now on Google. Holy shit, dude, that is. Although, oh, dude, I would love to lick those thighs. But also, she's cute. But damn, look at the freaking stockings and stuff. Dude, this is a great looking fucking outfit. Actually, what the fuck? I wasn't aware of her design until now, actually. I haven't played FGO in a while, guys. I have not played FGO in a long while. So this is like new to me. Oh, dude, she has a freaking swimsuit variant too. Okay. I think I kind of agree. I think I agree with you, Kairu. I agree with you. Holy shit. She was finally available in the latest summer event in North America. No wonder.
なんとうちの会計を1週間休ませた精神的ダメージが当然の行為なのか。とんでもない倫理観をお持ちのようだな、相変わらず。
あなたもね、部下の手綱ぐらいちゃんと握ってなさい。文化系ばかりひいきするのはフェアじゃないわ。
分かっている。だからこそ俺の手で不正を正したかったのだが。
Also called Lady Avalon. Also, that female Merlin teach Arthur to fight to swordsmanship. You know what that means, right? Actually, no. What does that mean? That that there's more to swordsmanship than swords, and that they have, because you know Merlin does give Artoria a dick. She has the ability. Merlin has the ability to like summon a magic dick. So, do they play with their swords? I'm just guessing right now. Okay, I have to go to work. Glad I could stop by. Thank you for stopping by, Jeff. I hope things go well with the stream as well. Actually, so far this has been a good stream. It's one of my better streams. If it actually might be a contender for best stream I've ever had. This is great so far. You guys are great company so far. Oh shit, it's him! And he is muted. What the fuck? Hold on a bit. Let me try to fix this. Why the fuck is Shiro muted? Yeah, wait a minute. What the fuck? Shiro is muted. Why did they mute Shiro? That is okay. I just unmuted him. Okay, let me try to play back this thing. What the fuck? Okay, that's a weird decision. Why did they mute Shiro by default? That's weird. Why? I mean, unless they like want him to be like the emissary, so they muted him like so that you have to read, so you know, to read his dialogue as well as his like thoughts, you know, to kind of like put you in his shoes. Maybe that's why they did it, but at the same time, it's like if he has voice lines, like why the fuck would you not have him have voice lines? I don't know. That's weird. They would mute him by default.
悪い。頼んだのはこっちなのに、エミヤに任せっきりにしてしまった。
They hate arrogant protagonists? Wow. Dude. I mean, imagine like being a newcomer and like who doesn't know any better, and they like having to read everything relating to Shiro because you don't know that he's muted. That's like, what the fuck? Definitely because of self-insert purposes. I mean, but he has voice lines though. Why would? Come on. Why? Personally, I wouldn't have done that. Wait, especially. Wait. But even then, even if it's for self-insertion purposes, I mean, we're not in Shiro's perspective. We're playing as Rin right now. This is Rin's perspective. So it'd be weird for Shiro to be muted while everyone else has voices from Rin's perspective. Someone on Twitter said Archer was part of the re-release process. Wait, is Archer muted too? Like, is that what you're saying?
ああ、次は昇格室だ。前から調子が悪かったそうなんだが、この度ついに天寿を全うされた。
天寿全うしてたら直せないだろう。買い直した方が早いぞ。
そうなんだが、一応見てくれると助かる。俺から見れば臨終だが、お前から見れば仮病かもしれん。
Oh. Oh, I see. Because Archer might have been the one to mute Shiro. I get it now. I'm having brain farts all over the place.
そうか。なら試そう。
Also, that female Merlin teaching Arthur swordsmanship. My bad. I should have worded better. It's all right, Kairu. I get what you mean. I was just making a joke. I was just making like a bad joke about playing with swords. Beckoned by the other student, the president leaves. I stopped thinking during the sudden turn of events. The other boy, wrench, screwdriver in hand, turns as if he's remembered something.
朝早いんだな、Tohsaka。
Oh shit. He awkwardly mutters and leaves. Was that supposed to be a greeting? The president and the student called Emiya walk off into the distance. That would be Shiro Emiya from class 2C.
それはいいんだけどさ。
I was under the impression that we had new art for the scenes and characters in the remaster, but I guess you can't add to perfection. They basically just added to the original images to make it 16:9, you know, to be a widescreen aspect ratio. That's basically all they did for the CG art, but it looks good. It looks very seamless. Like you wouldn't imagine, you wouldn't know that, you know, you wouldn't know that like a lot of this art that you're looking at is like expanded on by either by hand or something. Because I doubt they use AI. I don't know. It doesn't sound like Type Moon's style to use AI to do anything. The wrench looked right at home in his hands, but I'm not sure if it's because it makes him look tough or handy. At 2:30 a.m., there's nobody else in classroom 2A. I take a seat at my desk and flip through my math workbook. There's still 30 minutes until morning homeroom. I've still got time to kill until my classmates start arriving. Ooh. Actually, I'm glad there's a quick save feature in this, by the way. The classroom is as lively as lunch break begins after 4th period. My school has a cafeteria, so only about half the students stay in the room. I was under the impression that we had new art for the scenes. Oh wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Why did that message like appear again? That's weird. I don't know. I'm having like some weird anomalies going on. That's weird. The girls think the cafeteria is a bit too liberal with the seasoning, so... Oh, shit! What's her name? Saigusa?
お昼ご飯一緒に食べませんか？
Wait, am I like misremembering her name? God damn it. Tohsaka, would you like to have lunch with me? We girls tend to enjoy our lunches as a group.
ありがとう、三枝さん。
Yeah, it's Saigusa.
けどごめんなさい。私
I got it right. My memory isn't total crap.
お弁当を作る余裕がなかったものですから。
Where's Makidera? Yeah. Come on, where's Makidera? I want Makidera.
そうとも知らず呼び止めてしまって。私余計なことしましたね。
Saigusa looks guiltily at her feet. Among the refined and well-behaved students of Class A, she's the most demure. For some reason, she's really nice to me.
余計なことだなんてそんなことはありません。今日はたまたまだから気にしないで。また明日これに懲りず声をかけてください。
Yes. I let her down as gently as I can and offer a genuine smile.
はい。でも遠坂さんでも寝過ごすことがあるんですね。
Perhaps my smile made her feel better. Saigusa turns back to her table, looking relieved. She's adorable. I agree, Rin. She's adorable. Yukika Saigusa isn't drop-dead gorgeous, but her smile always puts everyone around her at ease.
ええ、そうなんです。なんとかごまかしてますけど、本当は寝ぼすけなんですよ、私。部活だって朝起きられないから入ってないんです。
God, what a nice classmate. Saigusa somehow maintains an elegant air even when startled. Watching her reactions is always so calming, but that doesn't mean I have time to just stand here and talk. If I keep up a conversation with someone so disarming, the real me is bound to show herself.
それじゃあ食堂に行ってきます。三枝さんもごゆっくり。はい、遠坂さんも。
Let's see. To Tohsaka. Saigusa and I exchange some graceful greetings. She returns to her friends. Where's Makidera, though? Oh shit, there we go. Here we go. I see that she's eating with Kaede Makidera at Kanehimuro. Alright. Wasn't Saigusa the track and field club manager? Makidera and Himuro are the track and field club's rising stars. Makidera is a bad influence with whom I go window shopping on days off, but I don't know Himuro that well. Hey, it's the dark-haired, underappreciated track star potential waifu. Potential waifu. Emphasis on potential. We don't know her. We don't get to know her too well in this, unfortunately. Looks like he got dumped. Yeah.
マキ、それは私たちも食堂に移動すればいいだけの話では。
Hmm.
ダメダメ。
Yeah, Tiger Jr.
弁当組が座れるスペースなんてねっての。それに遠坂と同席してみなさい。男どもの視線がうざいのなんの。
Oh god, she even kind of sounds like Taiga, huh?
前の休みだってさ、二人で遊びに行ったのにあいつだけ得しちゃってさ。やだよね、美人を鼻にかけた優等生は。
Wow. Makidera takes hold of Saigusa's desk. She continues to rant about me. Despite her foul mouth, she actually wears a kimono really well, like a picturesque Japanese beauty. I guess background character that not made an impact on the main story. She has her fans apparently, though. She does have her fans. I think. Wait, doesn't Himuro like have her own like kind of like spin-off manga as well? Okay, let's see here. Meanwhile, Himuro's cold and solid demeanor are a complete foil to that of Makidera. Oh, you're fucked. Hmm.
睨んでんだよあれ。あいつは笑ってる時が一番怖いんだから。なんだよ いいじゃんか愚痴ぐらい。多めに見ろよ。私と遠坂の仲だろ。たい焼きおごってやっただろ。
Kaede Makidara puffs her cheeks out in a pout, waving her disposable chopsticks in the air. God, chopsticks are reminding me that I had sushi earlier. I eat sushi with chopsticks, personally. Would you believe that her hobby is collecting wind chimes? The world works in strange ways. At any rate, it's rude to Sagusa to stare at the three of them. Caught between me and the foul-mouthed Makidara, Sagusa looks like she doesn't know what to do with herself.
気にしないでいいのよ、三枝さん。それと牧寺さん、おごらされたのは私で、品物はたい焼きではなくクレープでした。無意識に事実を改ざんする悪癖、次あたりに直さないと考えますよ。
Alright.
マジ怖え、あの笑顔。
Makidara holds her lunchbox lid like some kind of shield. I bid the odd trio farewell, leave the classroom, and slide the door closed. Oops.
なんだよ、大差ないじゃんか、たい焼きもクレープも。どっちも甘いの、皮で包んでるんだからさ。
Yeah, but they're delicious. Makidara utters something blasphemous for a girl. Oof. Oof. Oh no, no! Oh shit! Is she even human? Are all desserts the same to her? If I know that her taste buds can't distinguish Fleur's 500 yen very very berry from an 80 yen taiyaki at Edomeya, damn you, Kaede Makidara! I could have saved 420 yen. 420, motherfucker! Yeah! Nice! Every day, 420. God damn it! Wow, what am I getting? What am I getting actually upset for? I must be tired from last night. The cafeteria sounds like a pain, so I'll just buy some bread from the counter and eat on the roof. Fucking 420 yen, I can't believe it. I purchase my lunch and head to the unoccupied roof. Though it's different in the summertime, during the winter the roof is a convenient place to eat that other students tend to avoid. It's too cold to hang out here during lunch, but that's a small price to pay for privacy. Itadakimasu, baby! I indulge in the tomato sandwich and hot lemon drink I bought from the cafeteria. Tomato sandwich, what the fuck? It's a simple lunch, made all the more delicious by the fact that I can enjoy it up here in peace. Woo! I finish the sandwich and sip on the warm, lemony drink. I'm a little tired. It's hard to balance being an overachiever with avoiding human contact as much as possible. As the saying goes, one should be accomplished at both the pen and the sword. It's a point of pride, no, conviction, that I be the top student of the school. I decided that if I was going to be a student, then I would be the very best. I don't want people looking down on the Tohsaka name. That's how Rin Tohsaka came to be a perfect, flawless student. On the other hand, my occupation as a mage is dangerous, so I shouldn't associate too much with normal people. When a mage is discovered by the public, she has no choice but to eliminate witnesses to protect herself. I'd rather not resort to that. That's why I keep my social interactions purely superficial, out of necessity. I only hang out with Makidara on my days off, and I turn down invitations from more sociable people like Sagusa. It's difficult walking the tightrope of being the #1 student at school while making sure I don't become anybody else's #1. And sure, there are times when it tires me out and I feel like life is a real drag. Oh, it's the right time. I finished the hot lemon drink and stand up. It's enough sentimentality for today. Time to go back downstairs and become Rin Tohsaka again. Oh shit, it's him.
日直は日誌と戸締まりの確認を。部活動のない生徒は速やかに帰宅するように。
I know what you really are, dude. Class 2A's teacher gives his usual spiel and leaves the room. As far as I know, he's said it exactly the same way all year.
遠坂、今日はもうお帰り？
ええ、朝方麻藤君と一見あったし、面倒になる前に帰るわ。
Alright.
やっぱりそうか。麻藤のやつ、今朝は特に荒れてたからさ。
Oh wait, it's 10:30.
扱われたんだろうなって思ってた。
I haven't done my laundry today. Wow.
そう、迷惑をかけてしまったかしら、三辻さん。
Okay, let's see. I know this is gonna sound like really... I think we're gonna have to like do this chapter only for this stream. Not because I am not having fun. Actually, this has been our great stream. It's just, oh my god, I haven't done, like, my laundry. Anyhow, I'll think about that later.
旧姓をいびるのはいつものことだし、あれはあれでいい精神鍛錬になるよ。
そう、よかった。じゃあこの埋め合わせはまた今度。
はい。
Let's see here.
これに懲りずまた寄っていってちょうだい。
Alright. Even so, like the fact that I've been like here like streaming this for like 2 hours, the fact that I'm like streaming an official an official Fate Stay Night release at all is still like kind of, it still feels a little surreal. Like right now, even now. I make my way home without taking any detours. My time as reading Tohsaka, the honor student, ends once I leave the school. The next half of the day is reserved for the other me. I have to become a mage of the Tohsaka. Alright. When I arrive back at the house, I'm greeted with the pulsing light of my answering machine.
留守電なんて珍しいな。相手はやっぱり
Wait.
あんたか。綺麗。
Wait, you know how to answer an answering machine, Reen? That's pretty advanced. I have a feeling I know what he's going to say, so I better listen, or I won't hear the end of it later. I press the play button and hear the familiar male voice. Also, did you look up the art for Morgan Le Fay? Looking very hot and very emo. Yes, I know what Morgan Le Fay looks like, and yes, she is very hot. What tapped that? If she also wasn't kind of evil. Very hot. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. Let me look it up. Let me look her up again. Morgan Le Fay. Fate. There we go. Looking very... Look, yeah, she's definitely a saber face. Definitely a saber face. But a very good looking saber face. Look at that outfit. Looks so fucking good. Right? In fact, let me fucking look. Let me go ahead and save. Might as well save it. Hold on a bit. Windows is being a bit sluggish. Windows is being janky. But you know what? Let me put her on screen for the hell of it. Hold on a bit. Wait, where is she? Is this it? Yep. Look at that. Look at that hottie. What a baddie. Obviously she's not exactly, you know, the saber face that I wanna have in my bedroom, but you know what? She is somebody's saber face they want to put in their bedroom. FGO has been on my phone collecting dust for years, but I haven't started it yet. Should I? I don't know. Also, her story in Lost Belt 6 is peak fiction in Fate Grand Order. God. I have not gotten to Lost Belt 6. And as for starting Fate Stay Night, no, not Fate Stay Night, Fate Grand Order, there's a lot of catching up to do. Like I mean there is a lot of catching up to do in Fate Grand Order. I mean, wow, there is so much stuff. I played Fate Grand Order all the way back when the original, like back when the North American, release was new. So all the way back in 2017, right? I've played like I haven't played Grand Order lately, but I've played Grand Order like all the way back since 2017, and there's a lot of stuff that you have to catch up on in order to, like, be where everyone else is. A lot of same courts to gather, starting now. But as for story, oh boy, dude, there's so much. There's so much stuff. You will be pressing that skip button like so many times if you want to if you're concentrated on just catching up to where everyone else is. Ooh, boy. There's a lot of Fate Grand Order content. There are only 2 spots left. The priest cuts straight to the point. Liar. I bet you could find a backup right away. Oh, like Reen would do that. The voicemail ends. It was a clear message in simple language. If you're going to fight, then be ready by today. If you aren't, then retire because you're in the way. It's only to be expected, I guess. Wait, what's the meme line again? God, I'm being a dummy right now. Today's the last day I could drag this out. Thankfully, I managed to decipher Father's notes yesterday. My battle preparations are in order. All that's left is to seize the right to participate, as he said. The whole... Oh. Yep. The mages who take part in the Holy Grail War are called masters. It doesn't denote a rank of any kind, it merely describes their role. There's a condition to participate in the Holy Grail War. You must summon a familiar called a servant and form a contract with them. Regardless of your skills as a mage, you are not recognized as a master unless you command a servant. Yorokobe Shonen. Let me look that up, actually. Yorokobe Shonen. Let's see here. Means young boy. Rejoice, boy. Your wish will at last come true. I'm watching like a clip right now, but yeah. Okay, that's a meme. I didn't know that was a meme. Rejoice, boy. Ooh. Well, that's new to me, dude. There's a clear difference between servants and normal familiars. The way you summon and use them are different. Mages who plan to fight in the Holy Grail War prepare summoning catalysts, but
父さんのセイバーにゆかりのものを残してくれればよかったのに。
Yep. I don't own any relics with a connection to a servant. I could summon one, yes. In fact, I could do it right now if I wanted to, as well as form a contract. He says it so much in such a tone, I'm not surprised it's a meme. Yorokobe Shonen. Yes. This town's ley lines are under the jurisdiction of the Tohsaka. I'm the heir to a clan that's administered the land for generations, so my performance will not take a backseat to some visiting mage. Although, while that is true, it'd be awfully incompetent of me to embark on a figurative voyage without a compass.
サーバントはシンボルによって引き寄せられる。強力なサーバントを呼び出したいのなら、そのサーバントにゆかりのあるものは必要不可欠なのだ。
In other words, I need some outrageously valuable item, like a sword or a piece of armor that servant own, or maybe a bone or heraldry related to them.
父さんの遺言に期待してたんだけどな。これはこれでものすごい切り札なんだけど。
In Fate Grand Order community, that was the way the players to cope at losing in the gacha. I didn't know that. I'm learning like new stuff as it seems. Wow. The pendant I discovered in the basement last night is an ancient artifact of the highest quality. It's amazing all on its own. Still, it won't help me summon a servant.
いいわよ。そんなものに頼らなくたってなんとかなるわ。そもそも私以外にセーバーを扱えるマスターなんているはずないし。
Yeah, you're not gonna summon a saber, Reen. I'm sorry to say. Alright, I've made up my mind. I'd rather not get another earful. I'm waiting until the last minute, and waiting until the last minute doesn't sit right with me. Now the real challenge begins. Tonight I'm going to summon a servant while I'm in peak condition and acquire a saber by force. Oh shit. Here we go, boy. It's nighttime. You know what that means? Late night. I wonder how the remastered scene of this scene looks. You know? Late night. The clock reads almost 2 a.m. This is the period where everything lines up. My condition peaks at 2 a.m. sharp. While in terms of limits, this will be my first and last chance, so I can't afford even the slightest mistake.
消去の中に大挙。大挙の陣を4つ刻んで、召喚の陣で囲んだ。
Oh shit! I wonder how this scene looks. Holy crap! It looks good. Actually, what the fuck? I inscribed magic circles into the floor of the basement. Actually, it doesn't take a major evocation to call forth a servant. Servants are invited by the Holy Grail. Masters anchor them to the world and supply the magical energy that materialize them, but the servants are the ones who choose to respond to the summons. Oh my god! Here we go. Here we go, boy. Summonings. We're gonna summon some shit. For
礎に石と契約の太鼓。ソニは我が大使、シュバインオーグ。降り立つ風には壁を。四方の門は閉じ、王冠より出。王国に至るサンサルは循環せよ。
Still, I need to keep precautions and focus. Magic circles are normally drawn with blood, but tonight I draw mine with melted jewels. I'm using up half the jewels I've accumulated over my lifetime, so I'll never financially recover from this if it fails.
満たせ、満たせ、満たせ、満たせ、満たせ。繰り返し都度に5度。ただ、満たされる時を破却する。
Okay. I mean, even if this isn't like a remake, I mean, these scenes, man, the fucking transitions and the movement and shit, animations. It's almost 2 a.m. I'm finished drawing the summoning circle, passed down through the Tohsaka line, and faced it with all my being. Holy shit. Let's go. Let's fucking go. With a thick formless switch within myself. With a click, I feel my insights turn over into something else. My normal nerves invert and become circuits for conducting magical energy. Being Tohsaka is no longer human. She's just a component of the execution of mystics. I mean, it might as well be 2 a.m. for me. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I melt from my fingers. No, I'm filled up from my fingers. The mana I'm taking in is so dense, it overrides my bodily sensations. That's why I'm being destroyed at the same time I'm being filled. Interesting language there, Reen. Running through my body is the power, mana, from the atmosphere. I convert it into a different type of energy through my body's circuits. A mage's body is nothing but circuits. Let's go. Circuits to connect the ethereal to the material. The mystical outcome we produce is what we call magecraft. My body grows hot. It seems like hordes are growing from in my forehead. It seems like wings are sprouting from my back. It seems like scales are covering my hands. It feels like there's water pooling around my ankles. Sweat drips. Stab, stab, swords pierce my body. Again, interesting languaging. These are the stigmata that reject my body, which becomes a circuit. No matter how gifted a mage is, we're only human. In the human body, the pain is something we must live with whenever we use magecraft. Fuck yeah, let's go. The cycle doesn't let up. Beyond the agony, deep within the trance, lies the mental state necessary for connection. Pain wriggles in my left arm. To aid the caster, my magic crest autonomously begins its incantation. An incantation invading my nervous system. The mana in the atmosphere I've taken in turns to blood. It's like molten lead. While my activated magic crest resembles thorny nerves. With a crunching sensation, it creeps throughout my body like a thorny centipede. ... Within the hurt, I forget myself. At the same time, I can feel it taking hold of me, like I've reached where I need to go. My hypersensitive hearing picks up the ticking clock of the parlor. 10 seconds left until 2 a.m. The power filling my body is unquestionably complete. Oh shit, baby. Heed my words. Time to begin. I convert the mana I've collected into magical energy for fixation. All that's left is to feed all that energy into the engine, the summoning circle, until my body runs dry. Dry of what? Let's fucking go, baby. Time to summon that servant. Oh shit. My vision goes dark. What lies before me now is the fifth factor, said to be imperceptible to the naked eye. My vision shuts off on its own, fearing what it might see. Fuck, let's go. Yeah, I hereby swear. Yeah, let's go. Fuck yeah, you will. Yeah, alright. Ah! Fuck! That went off without a hitch. Feels so perfect, like I'm real. It's like I'm reeling in a whale with a fishing rod. What the fuck? Flawless. I'm positive I just drew the strongest card. Can't wait for my vision to return. It'll take a few more seconds, but when it does, I'm sure the strongest servant will. What? Be nowhere in sight. Huh? Yeah, you kind of... What the fuck? Nothing's there. The room doesn't look different at all. I spun that much ether into this ritual, only for absolutely nothing to materialize. On top of that, I think I just heard something explode in the parlor. Oh, shit. I bolt. My head's empty at this point. I just run. Race up the stairs from the basement. The door in the parlor is askew off its hinges. There isn't any point in turning the doorknob, and since it won't open either, I push or pull. I kick it down and burst into the room. ... And the moment I enter the parlor, everything becomes clear. Fail. Everything's in tatters. Rubble strewn across everything, as if something has fallen through the ceiling. On top of it all sits a man cocking his head arrogantly. What the wow, my mouth. He must be some kind of criminal. Unlucky Rin, better pull next time. Also, Archer. But something graver draws my attention. The grandfather clock, having escaped destruction, tells the time precisely. Now I remember. Right, of course, the clocks were an hour ahead today, weren't they? Which means it's 1 a.m. Ah, you ding-dong! You dingy-dong, you have worse memory than me, Reen. Ha ha ha! Still a full hour left until I am in peak spell-casting form. Yeah, you failure. I can complete tasks as well as anybody else, but suffer from the curse of my genetics. When it really counts, I somehow managed to bungle things on an unbelievable level. I can't believe my own stupidity. Still irritated, I directly glare at the man lounging haughtily on the rubble.
開口一番それか。これはまたとんでもないマスターに引き当てられたものだ。
Oh, Archer. Archer. Here we go. The man in the red mantle shakes his head in a show of exasperation. To add insult to injury, he mutters something about drawing the short straw. Oh, how? Oh, wait, no. Oh, now I'm dead certain. This guy has a messed up personality. And is this a servant? I thought familiars were shapeless beings, but this is just a man. No, not just a man. Even from here, I could tell that it's brimming with a shocking amount of magical energy. Don't be fooled by its appearance. I'm staring at something that's undoubtedly more than human. It's a human-shaped ghost that's on the level of an elemental. ... This is no time to be dumbstruck. That thing belongs to me. I need to get in my head in the game. Yeah, maybe.
君こそ私のマスターなのか。ここまで乱暴な召喚は初めてでね。正直状況がつかめない。
Wow.
私だって初めてよ。そういう質問は却下するわ。
The man himself, the MVP, the greatest hero of justice. Fuck yeah.
そうか。だが私が召喚された時に君は目の前にいなかった。
Oh god, we're gonna have this back and forth, huh? I don't know why I didn't notice before, but even here he looks like Shiro, just dark and tan skin. I mean, yeah, like a mature Shiro, basically. I mean... But then again, you know, it's Takashi Takeuchi, right? I mean, let's face it, like, saber faces exist for a reason. He just kind of likes to... He has a tendency to draw the same face. But I guess in a way this is like, you know, foreshadowing. You know, Unlimited Blade Works, basically. The unidentified servant frowns and a grunt escapes his lips. Maybe he didn't like the way I said it, though he has a mixed reaction, as if still impressed by the logic in my words.
まあいいわ。私が聞いているのはね、あなたが他の誰でもないこの私のサーバントかってことだけよ。それをはっきりさせない以上、他の質問に答える義務はないわ。
召喚に失敗しておいてそれか。この場合、他に色々と言うべきことがあると思うのだな。
そんなこと
There
ない
is
わよ。主従関係は一番初めにはっきりさせておくべきものだもの。
The servant's eyebrow twitches. He isn't even bothering to hide his dissatisfaction with me. I wonder if it's because of the half-baked summoning.
主従関係ははっきりさせておくか。やることは知ってんだらけだが、口だけは達者らしい。なあ、確かにその意見には賛成だ。どちらが強者で、どちらが弱者なのか、明確にしておかなければ、お互いやりづらかろう。
The servant's eyes are meaningfully still relaxed. Oh wait, rather the servant's eyes me. The servant eyes me meaningfully, still relaxing on the rubble of my living room.
どちらが弱者かですって？
ああ、私もサーバントだ。呼ばれたからには主従関係を認めるさ。だが、それはあくまで契約上の話だろう。
Wow, this dude's the fucking Archer. You are just a you're a piece of work, aren't you, man?
戦うにふさわしい相手かを測るのは別になる。さて、その件でいくと、君は私のマスターにふさわしい魔術師なのか。
Really laying it on. Woof. The servant smirks. First he destroys my house and acts like he's the king of the castle, and now he has the nerve to ask whether I'm worthy.
あなたの意見なんて聞いてないわ。私が聞いているのは、あなたが私のサーバントかどうかってことだけよ。
Dude. I repeat myself, stealing my gaze. I'm not going back down from this condescending jerk.
なるほどなるほど。そんな当たり前のことは答えるまでもないと。
Dude.
実に勇ましい。いや、気概だけなら立派なマスターだが。
Can you can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? Wow. Dude.
だから順番を間違えるなっていうの。一番初めに確認。
I forget how just how like, you know, almost comedic this scene is. Dude, fucking Archer, dude, he takes shit from nobody. I step forward aggressively, ready to pounce depending on his answer.
強情なお嬢さんだ。これでは話が進まんな。仕方あるまい。仮に私が君のサーバントだとしよう。で、その場合、君が私のマスターなのか？いやまあ、あくまで仮の話だが。
当たり前じゃない。あなたが私に呼ばれたサーバントなら、あなたのマスターは私以外に誰がいるっていうのよ。
I glare at this rude man, giving my seething head a moment to cool down.
そうか。まあ仮の話なんだが、とりあえずそうだとしよう。
I almost kind of want to watch this. Reading this almost makes me want to like rewatch the anime version of the prologue. You know.
それで、君が私のマスターである証はどこにある？
Just to like see the difference. You know, remind myself of the difference anyway. The servant blithely asks, smirking all the while. He's clearly trying to goad me into these questions and losing my temper. For some reason, I want McDonald's.
これでしょ。
Ah, goddamn! It's too late for McDonald's, though. That's shit. Oh shit! The command spells. I show him the command spells on my hand. Don't think I was born yesterday. Father's told me enough that I know that what command spells are, at least.
納得いった。これでもまだ文句を言うの？
I thrust the symbols at him in challenge, but the lounging servant rolls his eyes.
まあ言ったな。本気で言ってるのか、お嬢さん。
Wow. His face darkens, looking even more disgruntled.
本気かってなんでよ。
その考えがだ。霊樹があればマスターなのか。霊樹などサーバントを利する道具に過ぎないだろう。
Jesus Christ.
まったくそんな形だけのものでマスターブルとはな。私が見たかったのは君が忠誠を振るうにふさわしい人物かどうかだったのだが。
Why eat some instant ramen noodles, Hollow Dawn? I don't have any right now. Also, I just realized if they adapted Fate Route, you'd have to watch the Unlimited Blade Works prologue first, because this comes before any of the main routes in the VN, so that'd be awkward to explain. I mean, I wouldn't mind watching it again if need be, but, you know, then again, I mean, whatever it takes to get a Fate Route readaptation, damn it. I'll do it. I'll watch whatever I need to. Even if I already know it. That makes sense. But normally you'd think that of commence spells as someone asks for proof you're a master, right?
何よ。それじゃあ私はマスター失格？
I know they wouldn't animate it again, but I'd watch it again if that's what it takes. Like literally, if Ufotable and Nasu were to like literally show me like, hey Don, hey Hollow, you need to watch this again before we do anything. Watch it. I'll be like, sure, I'll watch it. If only, you know, if it means that they'll finally do it. Just do it. You know? Like, if it's a requirement, you know, I'll use my time to like watch what I need to just so they can do it. Also, Unlimited Blade Works anime is so still looking good in this current. I mean, it's Ufotable. It's Ufotable doing what Ufotable does best, which is make great looking anime. I mean, say what you want about Demon Slayer. I mean, personally, I only saw like a few episodes of Demon Slayer and all that. You know, I don't really know Demon Slayer all that much. I'm not into it at all, but you can't deny. Good looking show. You know, good looking show. I just wish that they would make that Fate readaptation already. Instead of what, Genshin Impact or whatever. Whatever they're gonna do next. You know? It's like, come on, get out of here. You know? He shrugs in mock exhaustion. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I want about this, like about the unpatched version. I once saw like a video where like the debris that falls would be like different like images of like CGs. Like it'd be raining CGs. Is that like, was that real or was that video editing? I saw that on Twitter. So I'm not sure how much I should like take that at face value. I reached my boiling point, and I'm not going to cool down in time.
とりあえず君は私のマスターだ。だが私にも条件がある。私は今後君の言い分には従わない。戦闘方針は私が決めるし、君はそれに従って行動する。
Oh wow.
これがほらそれで構わないなお嬢さん
what a fucking Chad. Really laying it down. Sorry, father. I'm at my limit.
そう不満だけど認めるくせに私の意見には取り合わないってどういうことかしら。あなたは私のサーバントなんでしょ。
Oh shit. I asked in a trembling voice. I saw a vid that showed me the background for the menu fall instead of the debris images. I think it's legit. Okay. If that's real, then oh my god, I still wish I was playing the unpatched like fucked up version. Right, you know, just to laugh. Just laugh at that. That'd be great. Voice. After our spat over the command spells, this is my last desperate attempt at dialogue. And yet...
形の上だけはな故に形式上は君に従ってやるだが戦うのは私自身だ君はこの家の地下にでも隠れて聖杯戦争が終わるまでじっとしていればいい
Dude.
それなら未熟な君でも命だけは助かるだろう
He's looking down on me, declaring that he expects nothing from me. ...
怒ったのかいやもちろん君の立場は尊重するよ私はマスターを勝利させるために
Wow, Reen, you really fucked up, huh?
私の勝利は君のものだし戦いで得たものは全て君にくれてやるそれなら文句はなかろう
Damn. I mean, if I was in the Holy Grail War and my servant was like, "Hey, I'll win your battles for you. You just sit back and play video games," I'd be like, "Okay, dude,
どうせ君にレイジは使えない
do your thing. Yeah, I'll be here at the house playing video games. You can't even use those command spells."
後のことは私に任せて君は自分の身の安全を
Oh shit.
あ玉来た火は
Oh shit.
言うなら使ってやろうじゃない
Oh god.
アンファン
No more mercy. I've got nothing else left for a jackass like this.
まさか
Oh fuck.
そのまさかよこの礼儀知らず
Oh god.
I know your nugget I know your skinners I know your swear breathing
Fuck.
そんなことでレイジを使うやつが
Okay, Mihoyo is really popular these days, so it helps popularity to do this kind of collab event. A little odd that they chose Star Rail. A new generation is going to become GAR for Archer, or gay for Archer, I assume. Yeah, Irene, kick that old man. Fuck yeah.
うるさいいいあんたは私のサーバントなら私の言い分には絶対服従ってもんでしょ
Fucking A. Let's go. The emblem on my right hand aches. 3 command spells. They allow a master to issue 3 unbreakable commands to the servants.
考えなさい君はこんな大雑把なことにレイジを使うなど
Fuck. It's too late to whine now. Yeah. I mean, I assume Archer's mature. Not necessarily old, though. I didn't expect this to happen. I want to die of self-loathing. I can't believe I just burned one of my precious command spells on a petty squabble. Shit. After that, I retreated from the ruins of the parlor and went to my bedroom. Before me stands the servant whom my command spells compelled absolute obedience from. Supposedly, anyway.
なるほど君の性質は大体理解したぞマスター
Oh fuck. Who would call this absolute obedience?
念のため尋ねるが君はレイジがどれほど重要か理解しているのかマスター
知ってるわよ サーバントを律する3回きりの命令権でしょ。それが何よ。
Ooh.
いいかね。レイジはサーバントを強制的に行動させるものだ。それは行動を止めるだけでなく行動を強化させるという意味でもある。
Hmm.
例えば私はここから遠くの場所まで瞬間的には移動できない。だがレイジで行けと命じればそれが私と君の魔力で届くことならば可能となる。
Hmm.
強制命令権とはそういうことだ。サーバント自身でも制御できない肉体の限界さえ突破させる大魔術の結晶が3つの霊樹なのだ。
Ah.
知ってるわよ、そんなこと。いいじゃない、まだ2つあるんだし。あなたに命じた規則は無駄じゃないんだし。
Hmm. Sure about that?
確かにこれは私の誤算だった。
Okay.
霊樹というものは曖昧な命令には効きが弱くなる。
Hmm.
私を守り通せ、この戦いに勝てなどといった広く長く効果が続くものには霊樹の力が弱くなる。効き目は長く続くが苦痛が小さいため逆らえるサーバントも出てくるだろう。
Hmm.
逆に次の一撃を死ぬ気で放て、あのグラスだけは壊すなといった単一の命令は絶対で、よほど強力なサーバントでも逆らうのは難しくない。
Alright, got it. Okay, thanks for explaining this, dude.
ここまでで私が言いたいことがわかるな、マスター。
Yeah, I guess so.
わかるわよ。要するに広く長い命令は意味がないんでしょ。
He's old because he thought a lot of cleanup from humanity mistakes than me. He live over more years than a normal human being lifetime. Hmm.
効果も戒めもそうなら
I mean, again, I don't know. He doesn't look that old, but then again, he doesn't have wrinkles or anything. But at the same time,
絶対的な単一の命令をした方がいい。
I assume Archer isn't like necessarily young either. Like he's again, like I definitely think Archer would be a more mature dude. He's a mature dude, not necessarily a old dude. At least if you ask me. If the effects of and restriction are oh wait, that's dialogue.
そうだ。レイジとはもともと自分たちの能力以上の奇跡を起こすためのもの。それを代用の効く命令などで消費する具は許されない。君の先ほどのレイジはまさにそれだ。私が君に従うかは話し合いで解決できたことだし、仮にレイジを使ったところで全ての言動に絶対服従など。
Then dude, what the fuck, dude? You dick ass. What the fuck?
じゃあ私のさっきの例示は無意味ってこと？
You trickster. You.
ならそうなのだがな。どうも君の魔術師としての性能は桁が違ったらしい。
Ah, okay. Thank you. Is he shocked or happy? My servant's lips twitch upward, even as he sighs.
桁が違ったってもしかして。ちょっとあなた、自分が今どんな状態なのか正直に話してみなさい。
The implication dawns on me. I ask him eagerly.
誤算というのはそれだ。先ほどの命令では少しはマスターの意見を尊重しようという程度の心変わりにしかならない。だが
Oof.
今の私は君の言葉に強い強制を感じている。君の意見に異を唱えると、そうだな、ランクが一つばかり落ちるようだ。つまりマスターの意向に逆らうと体が重くなって動きづらいという。
Hmm. All right. A servant shrugs in resignation. So he's saying that my command spell wasn't a waste, but an actual benefit? He's still being as sarcastic as ever, so it doesn't seem to have had any effect. Besides, even if he's weakened, I doubt even 10 of me could resist if he decided to rebel against me.
前言を撤回しよう、マスター。 年齢は若いが君は卓越した魔術師だ。
Yeah, I'm just a bit tired and also hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet.
子供と侮り
So
から遠ざけようとしたのは私の過ちだった。
it's like almost, yeah, it's like 11:15 p.m. where I'm at, and I have work tomorrow, and I still haven't done my laundry. I gotta do laundry tonight. But yeah, aside from that, I'm fine. The servant strengthens his posture. He gives me a formal bow.
やめてよ。確かにいろいろ言い合ったけど、そんなの喧嘩両成敗っていうか。
そうか。いや、話のわかるマスターで助かった。
なんか切り返し早いわね、あんた。
何？誤算は誤算だったが、嬉しい誤算というやつだったからな。これほどの才能があるのなら、君を戦いに巻き込むことに異論はない。
So, this is a roundabout way of saying I am a strong master?
じゃあ、レイジュ抜きで私がマスターだって認めるのね。
無論だ。先ほどは召喚されたばかりで馴染んでいなかったが、今では完全に繋がった。魔術師であるのなら契約によるつながりを感じられるだろう。
契約？
Now that he mentions it, something does feel weird about my body. It's as if my closed-off nerves are now connected to the outside. Specifically, I can feel a portion of my magical energy flowing to the man before me.
そっか。サーバントは聖杯に呼ばれるけど、呼ばれたサーバントをこの世に留めるのは。
Yeah? Thought you would know that, Reen.
そう。マスターの力だ。サーバントはマスターからの魔力提供によってこの世にとどまる。魔力提供量は十分だ。経験的に問題はありそうだが、君の能力は飛び抜けている。
Well, that's good.
普通の魔術師ならば、サーバントを召喚した瞬間に意識を失っているだろう。だというのに、君は活力に満ちている。先ほどのレイジといい、この魔力量といい、マスターとして君は間違いなく一流だ。
今さら褒めたって何も出ないけど。
I break eye contact out of embarrassment. Well, I didn't see this coming. I know the command spell is making him obey me, but still, this superhuman servant is sincerely acknowledging me as his master.
で、あなた何のサーバント？
I clear my head and return to business.
見てわからないか？ああ、それは結構。
I take it all back. He's definitely making fun of me.
わかったわ。これはマスターとしての質問よ。ねえ、あなたセイバーじゃないの？
残念ながら剣は持っていない。
Yeah, sure you aren't, buddy. I suspected as much. When all's said and done, I got the time wrong. My summoning circle didn't do its job. My servant just was spat out into some random room. It was far too sloppy of a ritual to summon the strongest servant, Saber.
ロジットはあれだけ宝石を使っておいてセイバーじゃないなんて目も当てられない。
悪かったな、セイバーでなくて。
え？ああ、そりゃ痛恨のミスだから残念だけど、悪いのは私なんだから。
ああ、どうせアーチャーでは派手さに欠けるだろうよ。いいだろう。後で今の暴言を悔やませてやる。その時になって謝っても聞かないからな。
はい？
What a surprise! The unidentified servant seems to be sulking. Maybe my fixation on Saber offended him.
何？勘に触った？あーちゃん。
触った。見ていろ。 必ず自分が幸運だったと思い知らせてやる。
And you're very lucky to have him, actually. Well, maybe unlucky depending on the route, but he's a pretty good fighter, though. Archer retorts to a sidelong glance. He has a really spiteful air about him, but that reaction felt somehow childish and free of malice. You know, he might actually be a pretty decent guy. Shrug. Maybe.
そうね。それじゃあ必ず私を後悔させて、あーちゃん。そうなったら素直に謝らせてもらうから。
ああ、忘れるなよ、マスター。己が召喚したものがどれほどのものか知って感謝すればいい。もっとも、その時になって謝られても、こちらの気は晴れんだろうがな。
Yep. Archer huffs as his lips twist into a grin. Oh yeah, this one's got a rotten personality, all right.
まあいいわ。それであんたどこの英霊なのよ。
Archer doesn't answer. His sardonic expression is replaced by a deepening frown.
あーちゃん？マスターである私がサーバントであるあなたに聞いているんだけど。
それは秘密だ。
は？
私がどのようなものだったかは答えられない。なぜ？
あのね、つまんない理由だったら怒るわよ。
それは。
There's that face again. Archer opens and closes his mouth as if he's having trouble voicing an uncomfortable truth.
なぜかというと、自分でもわからない。
Well, wait, what?
はあ？何よそれ？あんた私のことバカにしてるわけ？
マスターを侮辱するつもりはない。ただ、これは君の不完全な召喚のツケだぞ。どうも、記憶に混乱が見られる。自分が何者であるかわかるのだが。
Sure. Of course. Yeah, you're totally not a lie. Totally not a lie.
気にすることはない。気にするわよそんなの。あんたがどんな英霊か知らなきゃどのくらい強いのかわからないじゃない。
なんだ、そんなことは問題ではなかろう。さまつな問題だよ、それは。
さまつってあんたね、相棒の強さがわからないんじゃ作戦の立てようがないでしょ。そんなんで戦っていけるわけないじゃない。
何を言う。私は君が呼び出したサーバントだ。それが最強でないはずがない。
He's so straightforward. The Crimson Knight fixes me with a gaze full of confidence and trust. I mean, that's the power of great voice acting, I suppose. My brain grinds to a halt. There's no deception to Archer's words. He's sincerely given me more credit than I deserve, even though we've just met. My cheeks are burning. Ow, it hurts. I'm sure I'm blushing red right about now. Surprise attacks like this tend to be my weakness.
もういいか。誰にも正体がわからないってことに。
Okay, I'll admit, right now, these kind of scenes might be dragging a bit. I'll say that much, but it's the prologue. You know, you gotta go through it. Introduces you to stuff you'll need to know later. I turn away from Archer to hide my embarrassment. I'm sure I'll figure out in due time what sort of servant he is anyway. For now, we have other priorities.
わかった。しばらくあなたの正体に関しては不問にしましょう。それじゃあじゃあ最初の仕事だけど。
早速か。好戦的だね、君は。
Yeah, kind of.
それで敵は？
Before he can say enemy, I toss a broom and dustpan at him. Fuck.
お願い。あんたが散らかしたんだから責任持ってきれいにしといてね。
The broom and dustpan? Really? Oh! fuck? A few seconds have passed in stunned silence. When Archer finally regains his senses, he grips the broom indignantly.
待て。君はサーバントを何だと思っている
I love Reen, you're so good. You're too good for this world.
ちょっと生意気で扱いに困るけど。
Archer cuts himself off. I have no intention of letting him off, and if he tries to weasel out of it, I'm still have a card to play.
意義あり。そのような命令はこと。
Nope, you can't.
いいの？これマスターとしての命令よ。マスターの方針に逆らったら体が重くなるんだっけ？
Come on, she has a point, dude. Yeah,
まあ、
it's too bad.
あなたはその程度じゃどうってことないだろうけど、そのペナルティは今を掃除するまで続くのよ。そんな状態で明日から戦っていくのは危ないんじゃない？
He stands there for several more seconds with broom in hand, grumbling under his breath. And so the archer in the red mantle closes his eyes.
了解した。地獄に落ちろ、マスター。
And gracefully accepts my order. Now then, it's getting late, so I should rest. I can decide how to deal with him once I wake up. Ah, yeah. A fateful day draws to a close. No, rather, my fate was shaped by this night. She said it! She fucking said it! My fate was shaped by this night. Fate. Night. Stay. In my night fate. Or some shit. I don't know what I'm going for. But she said it. You know, that's the title. Got it. I love how they do the shock comedic bits, because 9 out of 10, that's the exact reaction I have to a sudden statement, and the timing is impeccable. That makes 6, including me. Once the 7th and final master summons their servant, the Holy Grail War of this generation will begin. In the not-so-distant future, the battle I've been waiting 10 long years for is about to commence. Oh, man. Can't believe she said that. She said the thing, yeah, baby. Said the thing. February 1st. Oh, dude. Okay. Let's see. Let's save. New save data collected. Oh, God, I love this menu. I love the menu in this fucking... I still can't get enough of it. Well, this truly is the fate stay of our night. Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Nightly data. Okay, it looks like 3 hours and 13 minutes have passed for the stream. This is a great stream, everybody. This is a good one, I would say. Like, no, great one, actually. Wow. Man. Fate Stay Night Remastered. Holy shit. Well, okay, it looks like it's 30 minutes, about 30 minutes to midnight where I'm at. And, admittedly, I have to go to work tomorrow. But not necessarily in the morning, but in the afternoon. I mean, I could stay up a little longer, but I have, like, other things I need to take care of. Actually why I saved. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Is this a good place to end it? Like, for the time being, anyway. I suppose, like, doing a day, like, you know, considering how long the prologue is pretty good for, like, a stream, I guess. Let's see. Truly our Fate Stay Night, guys. Understandable if you need to. Thank you, Sean Busybody. Thank you, Kairu. Thank you, Nightly Data, and everybody else who might be watching this who hasn't like sounded off in the chat. This is an excellent stream. You know, top to bottom. Gotta do some laundry. Gotta actually wait. For the job, for the employer, I gotta do like a background, like information, like sheet, like not a sheet, a form. Basically, I gotta input my you know, background information so they can do a background check and all that jazz. So I gotta do that. I haven't done that yet. So still need to do that and do my laundry, eat food because I'm hungry. And overall, I would say, yeah, this is a great one. If it's okay with you guys, I say this is where the stream should end. So, God, I wish I had like an end stream gimmick like Pippa, where she goes, "Fluffles away, tilde, something fluffles away, tilde, fluffles away, tilde," or something like that. I just say bye, but you know what? I guess that's good enough. I guess. It was definitely fun. It was really good. I had a great time with this one overall, especially like earlier, like, you know, like bantering about shit. So yeah, it was great having you here, Kairu. Later, man. Hopefully you'll be here for the next stream, which I plan to do. And until next time, everybody, whether you watch this now or watch this in the future, this is Hollow of Dawn signing out for the time being. Have a good one, everybody. This is great. Catch you next time.